On, and we are on night number 4. Holy shit, what's up, guys? Raw is about to start. I'm here again. Here we go. Post-Mania, Monday Night Raw. How's everybody doing? Say hi in the chat. I sound okay? Everything all right? I didn't do any pre-tests here, so I'm hoping I'm up and running. I'm about to find out here. On night number 4. All right, I sound good. Sounds good to me. What's up, guys? So I didn't realize they're playing the Hall of Fame right before Raw here, so Goldberg is finishing up his speech now. And we got Monday Night Raw coming up. Lots of questions to be answered. WrestleMania turned out to be much more controversial than I thought. I went to bed happy last night. Woke up today to a shitstorm. Including worst WrestleMania ever comments. Seriously? Were we watching the same shit? I liked it. I stand by it. Yeah, this is it. This is it, man. This is the end. This is the end for me. I've been up here 4 nights in a row. Back to work tomorrow. So this is the end of my WrestleMania weekend. Here we go with the little firework intro for Raw. Curious who's going to open up the show. If it's going to be Lesnar. We did see the big spoiler. I won't say it. It's in the thumbnail. And it's on Twitter. Some idiot's going to get fired in WWE for spoiling what's going to happen tonight. But whether or not that's in the beginning of the show or later on, I guess we're about to find out. Oh, Stephanie, are you serious? What a great way to start out. Her arm better be in a goddamn cast. Oh no, she's just holding it. Is it not even in a sling? Oh yeah, it is. Huh. Alright, well that kind of means... I hate seeing Stephanie first, but this is better than Brock just coming out. You know, every time he has a big victory, he just comes out, cuts a promo with Brock, and then leaves. So tonight, we're going to get some sort of a confrontation. He re-signed with the WWE. That was the big news that came out today. WWE announced it probably only 2 hours ago or so. That he has re-signed with the company. And that huge show they're doing over in Saudi Arabia, the Greatest Royal Rumble, he's now on that card in a cage match with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns couldn't beat him at Mania. I don't think he's going to beat him in this cage match. But I'm kind of surprised that match is happening, and I'm surprised that Brock is going over there. Just seems like Brock would be the guy, be the type of guy like, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to work really close, and that's it. What's up, everybody? And I don't know if I have any bold predictions for tonight. I'm still not even 100% sure when Lashley or who Lashley is going to confront. A lot of people say Brock Lesnar, but I've maintained right from the get-go that is Lashley really that type of name? I think to WrestleMania 28, the night after when Brock confronted Cena and the pop that he got, you know, and The Rock coming back and big names like that, Lashley is not even close to the level of that star. It'd be nice if Lashley was just to throw off the fans and then CM Punk comes out or something like that, but Lashley, I'm not terribly excited to see Lashley. And Lashley and Brock, to me, isn't even really a dream match. I think Brock's better. I don't, yeah. Do people consider Lashley a big star? WWE might consider him a big star. I don't. He wasn't even in the WWE that long. He had that one big Mania match 10 years ago, 11 years ago, with Umaga. Oh, we got to listen to Stephanie here. Why don't Ronda just come out there and break the other one off? I love Stephanie taking credit for it. That's great. Rousey might get her first pop ever after her performance last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE's newest superstar, Ronda Rousey.
Why is Stephanie introducing her like they're BFFs? Well, everybody's wondering who Ronda's going to work with next. Maybe this is where we find out. Maybe Stephanie's got somebody ready to sneak attack her, beat her up, setting up your next match or whatever. This keeps Asuka on Raw, too. Oh yeah, I agree right now with Cultaholic on Twitter. I'm giving that a retweet. Think about what we were saying about Rousey weeks prior to the match. Can't cut a promo, awkward, weird, just all around boring type of presentation for Ronda. One match, all goes away. You gonna Ronda Rousey chant? Yeah, who's that long hair guy fucking in the front row? That's what I want to know. Probably Kevin Dunn. I hope Ronda's like, I'm gonna break your other fucking arm. Which means Triple H can't handcuff you for at least several months till you heal. I hope somebody got Nicholas laid. That's what I hope. I hope he got a blowjob in the bathroom of the WrestleMania after party. I would stand guard by the door, make sure nobody bothered little Nicholas. Shut the fuck up. I hope this Mania crowd is fun. They usually are. Shut the fuck up. Armbar her. Like, you got to. You can't hug her and shake her hand. No, she's gonna fuck her up. Come on, Ronda. There you go. She's gonna do it. Oh, the same arm? Good. Ouch, even worse. She ripped the arm brace off. What's the point, though? Like, why would Stephanie be stupid enough to come out there? Nobody, if you guys are back to your work week now since it's Monday, don't break your arm's boss tomorrow. It might not work out as well for you as it did for Ronda. They might suspend you. Yeah, so they did Stephanie trying to make amends, and then Ronda's like having none of it. That was a weird segment, though. But, I mean, this is probably just going to make it Stephanie versus Ronda now. I mean, Stephanie's in charge. Kurt Angle's the referee who is the GM who teamed up with Rousey. So maybe Stephanie fires Kurt, puts a GM in place that fucks with Rousey. I don't know. It's just going to be the Authority fucking with Rousey now, I would assume, leading into SummerSlam. Don't break your arm's boss. Is that what I said? Don't break your boss's arm. Poor Stephanie. Ouch. It really hurts, she says. Now, those EMTs, don't act like you're not copping a feel. You deserve it. I love that the "you deserve it" chants seem to come in at really fun times now. When Ciampa got powerbombed on the concrete at TakeOver, you deserve it. Fucking great. Steph looks like the drunk chick at the club. Crying. All disheveled. You're like, morphine, quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we please have a little respect for Stephanie McMahon.
That's funny. Thank you, JoJo. Straighten them fans right out.
These people here in New Orleans are absolute animals. How can you cheer for that travesty we just witnessed? Well, Corey, again, it's a WrestleMania week tonight, and as you've already seen, this is a very non-traditional audience. The most impassioned members of the WWE Universe. Yeah, Mike,
Well, I hope the audience does some fun shit tonight.
from all over the world, they're very vocal. They're also very willing to exercise their freedom of expression. Yeah, it is all about...
Stream's gonna stall a bit on me. Come on now. Well, I'm glad it happened at commercial. What's going on? I've had the USA Network on for like 3 hours. Nothing's been happening. It's been fine. Jesus. Come on now. Are they advertising Roman? Have they said anything about Roman? My stream just temporarily stopped here. It'll pop back up. And I'm sure we're going to see some beach balls tonight. It's almost guaranteed.
They normally cheer and cheer who they normally boo. We love all of it. It's all in the name of fun. So let's keep the party rolling, shall we? Well, we hope to get some sort of update on Stephanie McMahon. Nonetheless, plenty more still to come here tonight. It was one of the most...
So Roman Reigns will be there tonight. Once it goes to commercial, I'm going to refresh the stream because I think I fell a little bit behind during that stall. And the shake-up next week? We got Seth coming out later as well. And Nia. So yeah, they must have announced the shake-up. I haven't seen it yet. My stream just stalled, so I think I fell like 20 seconds behind. I didn't see... Oh yeah, there it is. So they're going to do it on both shows, Raw, SmackDown. Well, that'll be fun to react to next week, the shake-up. They're going to move a lot of people, man.
Only Domino's lets you earn Piece of the Pie rewards points when you order by phone. Online, or when you order in store.
Let me refresh this stream, get back to normal here.
Yeah, but look at a fun one. All my favorite friends are here. There's Tony and Diane. Like something like that.
Joe Cronin just tweeted me on my phone. Yeah, I hate the explanation that the announcers give for the Raw after Mania crowd. They do this every year. They're like, they're non-traditional, and they boo who they're supposed to, they cheer, and they cheer, they boo, and all this shit. I'm like, why can't they just tell it like it is? And the crowd is awesome and crazy. It's the best crowd of the year. Non-traditional. It's like, this crowd or any crowd is going to boo Roman Reigns when he comes out. It doesn't matter if it's the night after WrestleMania or not. So 1 week, WWE can use the excuse that the reason Roman Reigns gets booed is because it's a non-traditional crowd. Get the fuck out of here, WWE. Yeah, that shit I all liked. I've always hated that. So I'm curious if we're gonna see Brock Lesnar come out last. I don't want to see like Lashley confront him 2012 style the way he did to Cena. I don't think that's gonna get the reaction. I mean, I think the fans will pop somewhat because the post-Mania crowd is awesome, but overall, I might be totally wrong about Lashley. Maybe I am, but I just don't feel it with him. I don't feel like when he comes out to confront Brock, assumingly here, the fans are going to be like, oh my god, it's Lashley. They're going to be like, oh look, it's Lashley. You know? My Stone Cold son, no, I'm his brother. I'm a little too old to be his son. I can't wait to see Nicholas's 24 special. That's great shit. You guys saw, I was here, I talked last night for 4.5 hours after WrestleMania. I was fine with the Nicholas stuff. Primarily because I liked Strowman. I wanted to see Strowman win the belts by himself, which he essentially did. I don't know, the Nicholas thing seemed random as fuck and completely out of left field. But I found a way to make it fun. I'm not one of those, oh, it degrades the belt type of guy. Give me a break. It's wrestling. The little midget pancake guys were a trip. Loved Rhonda's outfit. She looked great in that. And here comes the new champion. Is her belt purple? No, it's just red. It's just in the glare. It's like... Well, Nia won the belt. Kind of had a feeling she would. Who would have thought that Nia Jax and Alexa would have came so late in the card, and Asuka and Charlotte would have gone on second? Boy, people are freaking out about that too. I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter. WrestleMania opens up with world title matches now. I don't think it, like... All those matches, it was a stacked-ass card, man. You had to put one of your big matches, like your major matches, you had to put one of those early in the card. So if it wasn't going to be Asuka and Charlotte, it needed to be Shinsuke and AJ or something. So I'm fine with it. It's not a big deal. Oh my god, it came on second. Fucking who cares? The fuck does that have to do with it? Still a good match. Shocking ending. Another streak in New Orleans ended. It ruins Asuka. What the fuck are you smoking? One loss in 2.5 years ruins you? Nia Jax has lost like 50 matches in 3 months, and she's the champ. One loss. Come on. Somebody told me that Asuka and Nakamura should ask for the releases. Asuka and Shinsuke Nakamura both lost to the best male and female wrestlers in the world today. Where's the shame there? People acting like Charlotte, or I'm sorry, Asuka lost to Brie Bella by submission. Okay, if that happened, then you can freak out a little bit. But we're talking about Charlotte here. The girl is kind of good in the ring. Her dad wasn't too shabby either.
Well, looks like there's no bigger bully here
Mickey
than
looks hot.
Ronda Rousey.
Justice for Roman sign, that's funny.
Unless, of course, you're talking about Nia Jax.
Asuka, is that true? I don't even know her record, but she's 276-1, and people want her to go to NXT.
Beloved Nia. Nia's the bully here. Nia just loves to throw her weight around. Which is clearly a lot of weight because that's 2 times the size of Mickey and 3 times the size of me.
Throw her weight around.
I'm just stating the facts here, people.
Are we going to get a rematch here, or are we going to get it at the pay-per-view, or what the fuck are they going to do here?
Last night, Nia took advantage and she
Mickey, you are looking all right tonight.
for no
Good mic work
reason.
approves.
Completely distraught. That's why I lost last night.
What's up? Good audience in here, 300 or so folks. Appreciate it. Smash that like button, subscribe. Cars, all that stuff going on.
And when I saw Nia decimate my best friend Mickey James, I was competing under emotional distress.
Oh. Emotional distress.
I'm sure you loved every second of it, Nia, because everyone knows deep down you're cold as ice. Everyone in the locker room knows it. You can just sense it. And that's why you don't have a partner tonight.
Shut up, Alexa.
See, I told you.
Shut up, Alexa. Oh, this is a tag match? I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I'm barely paying attention.
This is how she is.
No, no. Shut up. You're right. I enjoyed every second of what I did to you and Mickey last night. Every second.
Is Alexa under 100 pounds? She might be.
I forgot to say something. I'm your new Raw
She's probably
Women's
110.
Champion.
I'd put Alexa at 110, 112, somewhere in there.
But you know, you're wrong about tonight. I do have a partner.
Nicholas? Oh, it might be Ember Moon. It might be a NXT. Let me click off the chat here so I don't get spoiled.
And her name is... Are you ready for it?
Oh, Asuka?
Ember
Oh, Ember Moon. All right, it is Ember Moon. Well, they brought her up right away. We knew we'd get a call up. She was probably one of the most likely choices. Just dropped the belt last night. So we got Asuka and Ember Moon on the same show, too. So I'm guessing she'll go back to NXT, maybe have a rematch with Baszler, wrap up business there, and she's here. Well, good. I like Ember Moon. She's ready. Oh, yeah, they could actually separate everybody. Although I would think that if Ember Moon appeared on Raw tonight, they'll keep her there. That would be really stupid to bring her into Raw and then move her over to SmackDown next week. They would just bring her out on SmackDown if they wanted her to be a SmackDown girl. So she might stay on Raw. Asuka might head over to SmackDown and do something else with Charlotte. I mentioned that last night. But Asuka can still win the title. Her streak is over, that's all. They just ended the streak instead of waiting another full fucking year to do it. And then have Ronda Rousey end it. And you know what's going to happen then? I mean, all these people are freaking out. Oh my god, they could have built to Ronda Rousey and Asuka at WrestleMania 35. Oh my god, don't fucking pretend that next year when Rousey beats the streak, you're not going to be saying, oh, they should have given somebody else that's been there longer. You know, there's so many girls that have been on the roster for years, and Ronda just got there a year ago, and she's undefeated, and now she's ending the streak, and that's not fair. Like, you're just going to get bitching no matter what happens here. So I would rather have Charlotte and Asuka's streak than Rousey, because Charlotte is more proven. Rousey did an awesome job last night, but she's still yet to really wrestle on the main roster. Charlotte is established. She's awesome. She's going to wind up being the most decorated woman in WWE's ever had. She already is, kind of. That's what they're building her with that Flair last name. To me, there's nobody better to end the streak. So, and that whole she doesn't need it argument doesn't really work. Brock didn't need to beat the streak either, and it turned out to work out pretty good for him. So I just don't think it's like the worst thing ever. So maybe you move Asuka over to SmackDown. Maybe Charlotte and Asuka have a rematch at SummerSlam. I mentioned this last night. Asuka could win the belt and then take the belt into WrestleMania next year to face Ronda Rousey, who will be undefeated. And you got title versus streak. And then Asuka can win. Instead of Rousey beating her, Asuka can beat Rousey, ending a streak of her own a year after her streak ended. With the belt, retaining it at Mania, same purpose is served. She's not dead. She's not buried. There's plenty to wait. There's plenty paths you can take. It's not like just one path. They had to do this. The same fans that bitch about everything predictable wanted one of the most predictable things in the world to happen next year at WrestleMania with Asuka and Ronda Rousey. That makes no sense. You can't hate predictability, but then want so badly a very, very predictable scenario. This kept us guessing. Kept us guessing like a motherfucker. You take into account Ember Moon being here now. Asuka's streak is over. We got the shake-up next week. Who knows what they're going to do? And now you can build Charlotte for Rousey. That can be a great match. And plus, if Rousey is going to have a winning streak, then you have Charlotte end that one too. But I'd rather go with the Asuka. I'd rather give, give it back to Asuka. Yeah, we took your streak from you, but don't worry. You're going to wind up looking pretty good in a year's time. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm in the minority here with people, but I'm of the opinion that Asuka going undefeated for another year beyond what she's already gone is too long. Imagine if that was Roman Reigns. You'd have people burning down WWE headquarters if that motherfucker went on a 3.5-year winning streak. Give me a break. I can't tell what these fucking people want, ever. Even people who hate Roman Reigns hated the main event. And I'm like, what fucking universe am I in? Roman got beaten bloody, laid in a pool of his own blood, got his absolute ass kicked in the main event. And now it's like, oh, well, we needed Brock's a part-timer and we're tired of him. I'm like, fuck. Okay, fine. Then would you have preferred Roman Reigns to win and hold up the title with the fireworks and the show going off the air? Is that what you wanted? I think you're just determined to complain. I didn't see the catastrophic problems that everybody seems to be seeing. Dumbest, worst WrestleMania ever. That's the last thing in the world that I took away from this WrestleMania, is that it was the worst ever. I think people are just mad. People are mad that AJ and Nakamura didn't steal the show the way they wanted it to, so they're blaming that on the placement of the matches. Oh, if it would have been the main event, it would have stole the show. It would have been the best match on the card. No, it probably would have been the same exact fucking match. Dead crowd. You know, they should have made, if anything, they should have put AJ and Nakamura earlier in the card. But we had already seen a lot of great shit by then. Even the Rousey and Angle match, how well that exceeded expectations. The match just fell flat. I thought the match was great between the two, but the crowd wasn't as invested in it as we were hoping. And that has nothing to do with the placement of the match. I think that match was likely to get that reaction from the crowd regardless of where it was. And instead of, like we saw in the women's match with the babyface versus babyface, and the hug and the show of respect at the end, at least we didn't get that with AJ and Nakamura, because if AJ and Nakamura were to hug and show the respect at the end and you had no heel turn, then that doesn't leave Nakamura anywhere to go. So now he's a heel. Now you're going to get a rematch with AJ. Now he's probably still going to win the title, just like Asuka. There's just it's so not over for these guys. I don't know what the fans, I don't know what their problem is. You don't even have to like the WrestleMania. I'm fine with that. But Worst Mania ever. Oh, so stupid for Asuka to lose the streak. Why is it stupid for somebody with a 2.5-year winning streak to lose? Why is that weird? At WrestleMania, no less. She didn't lose it on SmackDown. She didn't lose it on Raw or a house show. She didn't lose it to Brie Bella or Alicia Fox. She lost it to the fucking Shawn Michaels of the women's division. Don't shit a brick. No, Ember Moon is in there doing her thing. I mean, you're not going to have Ember and Nia lose this match. This is going to be a sure victory for the two of them. Probably with Ember getting the pin. And there's her finish right there. And that's it. Night Night Alexa. And she hit it really well, too. I like her finisher, too. It seems like it would be an easy finisher to botch, but when she hits it, it looks good. Ooh, Alexa, I think, might have busted her nose. She actually might have hit it legit. Poor Alexa. Don't hurt that pretty little cute nose of hers. Oh, wow. Alexa did take it good. Delivered well, sold well. Welcome to Raw, Ember Moon. Poor Alexa. So sad. Oh, because Charlotte Flair. That's my favorite one. Charlotte Flair didn't need it. Oh my god. You guys are reading these fucking arguments right out of the handbook. Doesn't apply here. Didn't need it. Everyone's a booker. Everyone's a master booker. Hogan didn't need to beat Andre. Hogan was on top for 5 years. A lot longer than Charlotte. How come somebody else didn't body slam Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 and pin him? How come Ricky Steamboat didn't do it? You know? Doesn't make... Oh, there's Nicholas. What's up, champ? Don't look at the camera, son. Didn't you learn anything at the Performance Center? Braun just giving the titles up. Nicholas is pissed. Scheduling conflict. So when Nicholas graduates, he's showing back up. And him and Strowman are going to come back after the tag belts. Well, that's stupid. Okay, I was fine with the Nicholas shit last night. I liked it. But now with him just giving the belts up. No. Are they bringing No Way Jose in? No Way Jose, prepare for your Mojo Rawley push. Or maybe Apollo Crews push. Alright, they're bumping up Jose. Nah, I don't know about that. I like No Way Jose. But the main roster will ruin him. No Way Jose, he reminds me of Mojo or Apollo or somebody like that. Nicholas got suspended for that. I would hope by the time you get to the 4th grade, you know how to color inside the fucking lines. I'm gonna grab a beer. Man, it's gonna be a fun podcast this week. When I do my next episode, that'll be up, I guess, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. And I'm gonna talk about all this shit, and I'll give all my opinions and on the Asuka and Charlotte shit. Basically everything I've been repeating for the past couple of days, but I'll put it together a little bit better. That way, when Trax posts the clip, I can get a whole bunch of dislikes. That'll be fun. Thank you for that, Ross. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ross, one of our mods in here, he's been on every show. He's been in New Orleans for every single show. Friday, Saturday, he was at the Hall of Fame, and WrestleMania and NXT and all that shit. So I hope you're having fun. He was down there rocking the GoodMicWork t-shirt.
So now that you have a house, you can use Home Code Explorer. Quiet, I'm blasting my...
Oh yeah, see it? Who's this fucking person? I don't even know who you are, but you know, it's like the thing about the,
It's easy. You just answer some...
you know, the WrestleMania, this shouldn't be a debate. Like, it's totally fine if you didn't like the show. I don't give a shit. But don't, like, tell me, oh, this is the worst WrestleMania ever. Fine. Maybe it was the worst WrestleMania to you. That's perfectly fine. You got every right to think that. But, like, it's not really a debate. Like, why are we even debating it? Nobody's right or wrong here. I like the show. I had no problem with it. I'm perfectly happy. I got no business. I have no reason to make myself angry after every fucking show and be a dick. If I didn't like the show, I would have done my review last night and be like, this show sucked. But it didn't suck to me. But like, what do you think? I'm going to listen to people on Twitter and then be like, oh, never mind, you were right. The show sucked. No, I liked it. Yeah, Sanjeev, I think Lashley will come. He's kind of been spoiled already. WWE, somebody in production goofed up and fucked up. Soldier guy. No, I don't. I would never do anything like that. No Brock yet. I think he's coming out later. Maybe at the end of the show. Liked everybody. They had a lot of cool entrances last night. Shinsuke's was badass. With that hot thing, Nita Strauss. A lot of people thought Taker's deal with Cena was underwhelming. It kind of was, I'll give you that, because we kind of thought we were going to see American Badass and Kid Rock and all this shit. And he just came out there, regular Undertaker. No longer retired. Kept this match with Cena relatively short. And beat him. And they made it seem like he's back and back to stay. So now we got to start talking about WrestleMania 35. What the fuck is this, Adam Rose? Is this what he does in NXT? He comes out with the rosebuds? I guess I've only seen him a couple times in NXT. What's up, Timu? As a matter of fact, buddy, somebody else super chatted me a while back. I missed it. Randall Yates. Oh, I know I need to read. Thank you for that super chat too that I missed earlier. But I will be reading Jim Ross's book. I've heard a lot of good things. I should go on Amazon, just pick up a copy. Thank you for that super chat. People saying this was the worst WrestleMania. You need to check out WrestleMania 11. Well, I think there's a lot of other worse WrestleManias. Yeah, that's like one of the worst. I hated that one. But, I mean, maybe I was just lost in the moment. I was just enjoying a fun weekend of wrestling. And I had a lot of people say, oh, NXT was so much better. Great if you liked, you know, I just don't understand why you can't really like both shows. Like, why do you have to choose? Why does it have to be so one way or the other? Why does it have to be so fucking ridiculously aggressive? You know, I don't understand it. Fucking aggression everywhere. Y'all need to get laid, man. God. Like, I loved NXT. I was marking out. I live reacted to NXT. And I was damn near whacking off to the whole fucking thing. It was so great. But then the next day when I watched WrestleMania, I had fun watching that too. Them NXT guys, man, you know they get together and be like, hey, let's outdo WrestleMania. Let's put on such a great show that there's no way they can follow us. That's going to be their goal every year. And they may damn well have accomplished that on Saturday. But Mania, I had plenty of things to be entertained about at WrestleMania. And the last thing I could ever imagine myself doing is coming up here and saying it was the worst wrestling show I'd ever seen. I literally woke up. I'm like, what? How long have I been asleep? Like, what fucking dimension am I in? All right, so Jose won the squash there. Not a fan of this whole thing. I think that's too much. It's Adam Rose. It's the same thing. There's even goddamn Bunny out there. I don't know what's going on with that tall, skinny human out there. I'm not even sure if we're looking at a male or female there. Oh, the girl in front in the dress is hot. Yeah, now like purple dress, right on. Yeah, NXT was amazing. I loved it. All right, so how long before they just re-sign Adam Rose and make these two fuckers a tag team? Jose, get out of the way. I'm trying to look at that girl. Thank you. Kurt Angle looking at that. Kurt's like, okay then. Alrighty. Yeah, what are they going to do with the belts now? Have a tournament or something? I gotta be honest, I don't like the relinquishing of the belt. I mean, is Nicholas dying or something? Like, why would they even do this? Like, this is like the ultimate Make-A-Wish. Man, they're making that show a big deal.
I'm giving 4 teams an opportunity. 2 matches tonight with the winners facing each other next week. I call it the Tag Team Eliminator. And you know what? You better watch it, because it's coming up next.
The Tag Team Eliminator.
5 times. Good ring. Good luck.
Do we get... So I guess they're going to do 2 sets of matches. Or they're going to do 2 matches, and then the winners are going to face each other at the Greatest Royal Rumble event. So now we've got the big 50-man Royal Rumble. We got Cena versus John Cena, or Cena versus Triple H. We have Brock versus Roman in a cage, and now we have new tag team champions are going to be crowned in Saudi Arabia. I don't think Roman is going to win. I can't see them, after that long run of Brock, not, you know, taking the belt off of him in Saudi Arabia. I mean, I'm glad for the show. I think it's going to be an awesome show, but, and it is going to be on the network, which is cool. But
Yep. Nice. My screen did crack.
Thank goodness.
the Greatest Royal Rumble, they're making it a big show.
Obviously.
That's good. Is that going to air live? Like, am I going to have to stay up late at night and watch it on the WWE Network? I'll totally do it. I'll live stream it. You guys want to live react to it? Depending on, I don't even know when it is.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
God, I swear, sometimes I think I have stalkers. What's up with Lindsey Buckingham leaving Fleetwood Mac in 2018?
It's not just a coaster, you know.
There is no Fleetwood Mac without Lindsey Buckingham.
Champagne on the rocks. The bourbon that's been making history
Poor shit.
since 1795 invites you to make some of your own. People are taking steps to fight type 2 diabetes with
Man, it is hot as fuck in here. It was so hot today, it was 90 degrees in San Diego. Maybe that's why I didn't hate Mania. It was a beautiful day. I put on my shorts, just some gym shorts, pair of flip-flops, my sunglasses. I just walked right over to the store, picked up a few goodies for tonight. Got another 5-hour energy, 6-pack. It's a fucking totally pleasant day. Thank you for that, Jordan. Friday, April 27th at 12 p.m., 11 a.m. Central. Oh, 12 p.m., I'm sorry. 11. Oh, shit, it's at noon? I was hoping it would be at night. I could probably watch that. I don't know if I want to do like a lunchtime live stream. That's weird.
Fighting type 2 diabetes, ask your doctor about the pill that starts with that.
Oh, actually, you know what? That's going to be...
If you can't afford your medication,
That's going to be 9 a.m. for me. Yeah, fuck that. I will not be up at... Yeah, so if that's 12 p.m. and 11 a.m. Central, yeah, that means it's going to be 9 a.m. for me. Nope, not watching that live. Actually, I might wake up. Actually, I can lay in bed and watch it, but I'm not going to live stream. I'm going to have to do a review on that one. Man. Matter of fact, I'm going to go crank on my air conditioner right now. It's hot as shit in here. Damn, it says it's 84 degrees in the house. That is way too hot. Way too hot. Yeah, 9 a.m. Apparently that's what time the show's coming on for me, where I live, in California. Yeah, so I will not be awake to watch that. I'll try to roll. I'll try to wake myself up and at least turn it on. Maybe a little wake and bake, a little Greatest Royal Rumble, but no live stream. Yeah, thank you for that. Just if you just subscribed, and please do if you're new to the channel. Got 300 or so of you in here, so if you're not a subscriber, hit me up with a subscribe, and let's get them likes up. Hook me up. We're only at 80 likes. We can do better than that. So what do we got? So this is Revival and Gallows and Anderson. Oh, we just passed 18.5 on the YouTube channel. Next stop, 19,000. Let's get up there. We can get pretty close to that tonight, I think. Help me out. I thought maybe we might see an Authors of Pain debut or something in this, but I'm not thinking so. The Bar's got to face somebody next, right?
I think any of these tag teams are willing to do that if a team becomes champion. And who will Sheamus and Cesaro face? It will be the winner of this match and the winner of the match later on tonight facing next week to determine who battles for the tag.
Oh, okay, I see. All right, so then they're doing another match next week. The winner of this and the winner of that faces Sheamus and Cesaro for the titles. All right. Well, that was, like looking back now, I liked the Nicholas thing last night. I thought it was fun. Nicholas, I think, got pop of the night when he got tagged in. But now, seeing where this is all going, now I'm against it. Because they just took the belts off of Cesaro and Sheamus, put them on Braun and a 10-year-old, or a 9-year-old, and then the next night they just relinquished the belts. Here you go. Because there's a scheduling conflict with Nicholas, so he can't be the champion, so they have to relinquish the title. Look at NXT. Bobby Fish got injured. They just replaced him with somebody else. Why wasn't Braun like, this kid can't be my partner, why don't you just give me Ellsworth or something like that? So I guess he doesn't want a tag team partner. Or to be champion, apparently. Thanks, Latre White. Appreciate the super chat. Love the channel. A true fan. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's been a long weekend of wrestling, man. I've been up here every fucking day for the last week. I mean, every day. It was fun. And I'll be up here in a couple of days for my podcast. I'm going to have to take a look at that Andre the Giant documentary as well, comment on that, so it's going to keep rolling here. I'm not going to get a break. Yeah, I've heard about Nicholas being the ref's son. Just random as fuck. There's probably lots of referees with sons. Was his dad the ref in the match? I didn't even notice. It's so funny, like WWE accomplished what they were trying to do by making the referees invisible. Because remember back in the day, you would hear the names of the referee. They would call them by name. You know, Earl Hebner and Joey Morella and Jack Doan and Kyoto and, you know, all those guys. And Corderas. Now, you know, they might say their name every now and then, but I don't know who they are. And in most cases, I don't even know who they're, like, I block the referee out. In many classic matches that I grew up with and loved, I can even tell you who the referee was in all those matches. Now, I couldn't tell you who reffed Shawn and Undertaker at WrestleMania 25. I couldn't tell you who reffed anything. I couldn't tell you who reffed Taker and Cena last night. I don't fucking know. Don't know their names, don't know who they are. And I think that's what WWE tried to do. Well, two matches that two teams that all the fans like. And we had the Revival picking up the victory here, so they're going to take on the winner of another match in a couple of weeks, and then they'll face the Bar in Saudi Arabia. Whatever there. Charles Robinson is the only guy that I recognize. Lil Nate. As far as the new generation of referees go, I have no fucking idea who they are. Make-A-Wish World Day. All right. WWE's going to plug some stuff here.
Make-A-Wish grants a wish every 17 minutes. I know that sounds pretty magical. In fact, it takes more than magic.
Oh yeah, Paige has a really awkward introduction to that trailer, doesn't she? Is that what she says? Paige here. I forgot. Man, last night's roster live stream was fun after WrestleMania. We got about 50,000 views on that. It was fun last night. I talked for 4.5 hours. But it's one of my more favorite live streams that I've done with you guys because there was just so much to fucking talk about. I think the link's up here on the screen. You can check it out later if you want. But I talked all about that Asuka and Charlotte stuff and anything else the fans are bitching about. We got into detail about that last night. I thought more people would agree with me. I know one person who does agree with me. I was laughing today on Twitter because I had no like angry debates with anybody. I had a couple people that like disagreed with or whatever. It wasn't even like angry or whatever, but anything that I mentioned about WrestleMania, Brian Zane liked all the tweets. I think he's going through the same thing I am. Fans are all up his ass. You're stupid if you think this is a good WrestleMania. And I think he's probably just like, shut the fuck up. God damn. So I think he saw some of what I was saying, and he agreed. So, you know, although my Twitter poll, what's that up to now? I put a Twitter poll up last night. It's probably just about ready to close the poll. But we got 850 votes on this, and it was 50% voted decent. I put, how did you enjoy WrestleMania? It was awesome, it was terrible, it was decent, and I hate Roman Reigns. Percentages are 31%, this is awesome, or it was awesome. 10%, it was terrible. So only 10% said it was a bad show. About 50% said it was a decent show. That I can understand. You don't have to love it. But also, I think hating it would be crazy too. So there's got to be some people in the middle there. So I can accept it was decent. It was a C. You know, middle of the road, average WrestleMania, not good, not bad. At least that opinion I can respect. But it was the worst WrestleMania ever opinion that I'm sorry. Absolutely not. But only 10% of the people thought that. And then 11% of the people hate Roman Reigns. So, there you go. But yeah, I thought at first, initially last night when we were talking, I thought the majority of the people were saying it was just like a decent show. And it wasn't until I woke up today, because I was up till like 4:30 in the morning last night. I slept late. I was lazy today. And that's when I started seeing all the, holy shit, this is the worst WrestleMania ever comments. I'm like, what fucking world is this? Did I wake up on Mars? Sandy James, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. When do I think Carmella will cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase? Don't care. My only condition was that she did not fuck up Charlotte and Asuka. One of my biggest fears is that Asuka would win the belt, and then Carmella would cash in the briefcase and end the streak. Aren't you glad we didn't see that? We could have seen that. That would have been a lot worse. Everybody would have been very pissed. So I'll take what we saw any day of the week over that. So as far as when she cashes it in now, I don't know. I'd say tomorrow's a good bet. Tomorrow's a really good bet.
Smoking as a teen can permanently stunt your lungs, taking the air out of even the biggest and baddest.
There's probably some pretty big names here checking out these half price.
Yeah, I know. And if you were on the East Coast, you were up even later. Like I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning, or 4:30 Pacific time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 7:30 in the morning. And I had the day off. I fucking laid in my bed. I slept till noon, man. I got up. I was all fucking crusty and tired. I was like, what a weekend. I'm like, now I gotta fucking 5 hours, I gotta be up here to live stream again. But once I realized what a gorgeous day it was, I'm like, sweet, windows are open, I'm going for a walk. And I'll be ready to rock and roll by the time we get to Monday Night Raw tonight. Yeah, the opinions about WrestleMania that I'm going to be able to tolerate is good mic work. I didn't enjoy it as much as you did. I just thought it was an average show. Totally fine. That I can see, because I tend to like everything more than most people anyway. But I just don't see how you look at that show and say it was one of the worst WrestleManias ever. I just don't see it. I think there's a lot of recycled arguments that people insert into certain situations every time. And the biggest one is the she doesn't need the victory argument with Charlotte. Like, it doesn't apply all the time, you know? Sometimes that's the best thing to do. We could have had Carmella cash in. How would you like that? And like I said earlier, next year, if Asuka did face Rousey, streak versus streak, and Rousey beats her, those same fans that hated Asuka losing last night are going to say, Rousey shouldn't have beat the streak. It should have gone to somebody that's been on the roster more. You know, what the fuck ever. It's like new argument, insert, you know. Sometimes those arguments are valid, sometimes they're not. And here comes the new Intercontinental Champion. IC belt will probably look good on Seth. We got the flame pants tonight. No flame pants, but a lot of gold. Well, we've had worse Intercontinental Champions, I'll say that. Are we allowed to like this? Let me ask you, is it okay that Seth Rollins is champion? Let me look in the handbook. Let me look on the I Hate Everything handbook on page 35. Does it permit Seth Rollins loving on in the handbook? There's probably a reason why this is a bad idea too, right? Why are they putting the Intercontinental belt on him? He should be competing for the world title. Stupid WWE. So maybe just tell me what we are allowed to like, and that might make it easier. I still get little notifications for my Undertaker video last week. Caleb Petrus just comments on YouTube on my Undertaker video. I don't even know what the fuck this means, because you can't spell. You should slow, like S-L-O-W. You should slow ASAP, you white bitch. Thank you for that, Caleb. Makes no sense, but I appreciate it. Let's give that a like, because that's a fabulous comment. You're brilliant, Caleb. You deserve it, of course. Yeah, well, I would hope so, Seth. It's the night after Mania. Now, as far as what he's going to do next, is Miz going to come out here and challenge him to the rematch? Or do we get like another IC title feud here? It's the top of the hour. Would this be a good spot for Dean Ambrose or Samoa Joe to come out? Or Jeff Hardy or somebody like that, I don't know. What are they chanting? Prince and Rollins? That's crazy. Hey, for a Shield mark like me, you guys remember all those years ago. I love the Shield. All three of them
What made it even more special
are Grand Slam champs.
was that I got to win the last leg of my Grand Slam on the grandest stage of them all.
That just goes to show you how much title belts change hands nowadays. So let's not pretend like a fourth grader is going to ruin the legacy of a championship. The Shield has been around for 5 years, and all of them are Grand Slam champions. That's a lot of belt changing. All right, well, Balor's here to cut a promo. You got to think we're going to get the Miz, too. We can get our whole rematch here or something.
Sorry to come out here and interrupt.
I'm surprised the way Seth won the match last week on Raw clean like that.
I've been thinking about all day, man.
I thought for sure that would make Balor win the IC belt.
I just gotta get it off my chest, man. Well, by all means.
Finn heel turn, possibly. Anybody want to call that? I'm fine with that. We've had enough babyfaces matches between these two guys. Why not turn them heel?
Congratulations, man. You deserve it. Thank you.
Oh, God. I gotta answer this DM on Twitter real quick.
You know, you were the better man last night. But last night was a triple threat match. There was a winner, there was a loser, and there was this guy. Left wanting more. So, I came out here to tell you that I want to be the first person to step up
Talking with another YouTuber right now on
the
online.
Championship.
On the interwebs. So, what are we gonna get? Handshake, heel turn, Miz. There's the Miz. Is there a big green Batista head in the audience, or is that somebody else? And where are the fucking beach balls? It's taking so long. Here comes the Men's Warehouse commercial. Tell me this isn't going to lead to a tag match.
I am more than happy to interrupt your celebration.
I feel like we got to get another return. We got to get Dean tonight. Dean Ambrose, Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe, somebody. Plus, it's the top of the hour right here. Something big's got to happen, right? Come on. I don't know if I see Lashley coming out here. Oh yeah, they banned beach balls. What the fuck?
Do not deserve it. I do. I made that title the most prestigious and relevant title in all the WWE. Last night, I walked down that rim by myself because I knew that the Mizrahi.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Miz sent them away, didn't he?
You were complaining when I beat you. Wait, did you just say you can't win without the Mizrahi? Is that what you said? I think that's what he's saying.
I mean, if you put a pair of Randy Savage sunglasses on Seth Rollins, I'm just saying. A little sparkly robe
My winning strategy because I
with the Intercontinental title,
no asterisk.
transport me back 31 years ago.
Longest reigning
That would be sweet.
champion of all time. You guys have to understand that I am a changed man. 2 weeks ago, I became a father.
Yeah, I think Miz should be thrown over to SmackDown. Miz and Daniel Bryan need to be together. Daniel Bryan owes him one.
Congratulations.
We don't care what her name is, Miz.
And now I realize everything I do in my life affects hers. Last night, my little angel watched our match in the arms of my beautiful wife, Maurice.
Your little angel didn't know where the fuck she was. She's 3 weeks old.
She said that
2 weeks old.
when Seth Rollins stole your title and Monroe saw the pain in your eyes,
Miz's kid should have been the tag team champion with Braun Strowman. Braun could have held her. You just sit here, baby. I'll take care of it.
you made my little princess cry.
Good. I'm glad she cried, Miz. I hope she shits on your face, too, when you're changing her diaper.
And that made my wife cry.
Oh, yeah. Elias can pass for Macho Man, too.
When I heard that happened, I'm man enough to admit it. I cried.
I cried.
Miz, I gotta admit, man, I'm proud of you.
Miz cried, y'all.
Proud of you. That's really big of you to admit that you cried, man. Because that's what everyone does when they watch you try to wrestle. Now you want this title back? Well, you're not gonna get it because as good as you are, you can't lace my boots, pal.
Maybe you're forgetting something. See, he's owed nothing. You lost, you go to the back of the line. Me, I'm owed a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, no. The stream's gonna die now?
Actually, no, I didn't forget. I was just waiting for you to bring it up. I was hoping you'd come out here and mention it. If you'd like to invoke your rematch clause,
Sorry. I hate fucking Twitter DMing.
here, right now.
I was exchanging some DMs. Does anybody watch Valina? She's got a YouTube channel.
My rematch clause?
We were just chatting a little bit, but
No.
I don't have her link, but go follow her.
A custom suit.
Subscribe or whatever.
Invoke my rematch clause when I want to invoke my rematch clause. And I would like, excuse me, I would like
When's
to
Miz gonna invoke it?
rematch clause at Backlash.
Okay, Backlash. Fine. Oh, you know what they're gonna do? Are they gonna swap the US and IC? I bet you they are.
Here's a lesson for the both of
The Miz is gonna have a title match at Backlash. What if he gets moved next week in the shakeup?
the three of us can take on the two of you.
So we're gonna have all sorts of interpromotional shit at Backlash now. Miz could win the Intercontinental title, take it to SmackDown, if he gets drafted over there, and face Daniel Bryan. Or maybe Seth gets moved to SmackDown, he retains the belt, and the IC belt is on SmackDown. I guarantee you tomorrow night on SmackDown they're going to do something. Oh, there's Jeff Hardy. There we go. About to say, somebody's got to come out. Speaking of pretty decent Intercontinental champions, this dude's won. All right, Hardy's back. He had to come back tonight, you know? Heel turn? No? There's a standoff. Makes. Oh, fuck. The stream's gonna die now. Are you serious? I better get my phone ready to pull this up on my phone just in case it dies. Which it just did again. Where the fuck are you, WWE Network? Oh, come on, stream! No, nothing's happening. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot. Raw's not on the network. It's on my DirecTV. Well, welcome back, Jeff Hardy. That's all we got. All right, good. I didn't miss anything too crazy. Backup plan. Raw on the phone. It's a little bit ahead of my stream here. Roman Reigns up next, according to the iPhone. All right. Roman Reigns. God, he might come out last. Roman. Oh shit, you guys can hear my keyboard tapping? Sorry. I don't have my mic on a stand at all, so it's just sitting right here on the desk, so how annoying is that? Stop knocking on the desk, good mic work. Fucking asshole. You guys want a beer? I do. Man, I'll tell you what, between Friday night and Saturday night, and then yesterday, and then tonight, I've put down a lot of beer. And I've eaten a lot of meat, just like a good old American wrestling fan should do. Mike Eldridge, what's up, man? Yeah, I got you covered, David. I bought you your own private 12-pack in the fridge. It's all yours. Cheers. No, Remington, I don't drink a lot, actually. I don't drink liquor. I just drink beer. Usually when I live stream. And occasionally after work. Because in my neighborhood, I know all the bartenders there and shit. I'm too busy to be an alcoholic. It's impossible. But I can't sit here and listen to fucking Michael Cole and not have some alcohol. Tonight, the beer of the weekend has been Stella. I think I bought a 18 and a 6 of Stella. And that's lasted me through the whole weekend. There's still a few of them left in there. But I got no liquor in the house. Got some wine. That's about it. And I do have a bunch of IPAs in the fridge, but I'm not drinking those during the live stream because they're heavy and I'll get wasted. I never drink 5-hour energies, but I drank one last night, and I drank half of one just a little while ago. I was so worried about being tired.
Oh, look, there are those two guys. What are they famous for? I think we're eating here all the time.
Are we good at eating here or what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on. For a limited time, get real ice cream slushes, shakes, and floats half price after 8 p.m.
Tired of
Man, it sucks I can't. I sent out a couple tweets tonight, but I haven't really been doing much of the Twitter.
Chewy.com delivers everything your pets need.
Last night, Twitter was off the hook. I had like 1 million impressions. I don't know what the fucking impression is, but I was looking at my analytics. I'm like, God damn.
And treats, all at amazing prices.
Everybody was on Twitter last night.
Fast, free shipping. With Chewy.com, you don't have to break a sweat or the bank.
Save 20% on your first order and get fast free shipping. Shop online at Chewy.com.
God, I got a lot of messages too on Twitter. See, I put my DMs open at the end of the year, and I just never closed them. And I've kind of been cool with leaving them open because, but the funny thing is people who like I don't follow and shit, their messages go into a completely different folder. So I got a lot of them in here. Just between last night and today. Oh, more than I realized. Oh yeah, I owe some of you a message. I'm busy streaming. Alright, still a commercial. What are we going to get next on Raw? I got to say, I hope that things get a little bit better here. We've seen Ember Moon. Saw No Way Jose. Jeff Hardy's return. But we haven't gotten that big post-Mania surprise. Maybe they're saving that. I mean, is Brock's on the show, right? He was advertised, I thought, on WWE.com. So if Roman's coming out later, does Brock come out there and beat his ass again, and then Lashley shows up? I'm still blown away by that main event. All right, so we are getting the tag. 6-man. Why didn't they just do it right then? So we're getting that later. Mandy Rose, you need to stop it, girl. Stop it right now. Oh, Michael Cole, what time is it? Oh, yeah, thank you for that. You fucking little prick. Dean Ambrose coming out later is a possibility. Oh, Rollins had jeans on? I thought he had his tights on. Or his black trunks. I couldn't even tell. I'm watching in HD. Stop what? Stop looking so hot. It's too early in the stream for me to start passing out. She needs to knock it off.
So it's Sasha Banks, Mandy Rose here, one-on-one tonight, and this should be an interesting matchup.
Oh, Bailey's here too. Right on. I tell you what, I gotta be honest, I totally stole Bailey's hug life. Like, if I'm at work, there's a few people I've been working with for, like, many years. So we're close, and sometimes if they leave, you know, I give them a little hug. Like, see you later, see you tomorrow, whatever. And I'm always like, hug life. And they just think it's the funniest thing in the world. And they're like, did you make that up? And I'm like, yeah. Totes made it up. They're not wrestling fans. They don't know what the fuck. Alex, well, that makes you're in the minority on that one. I think shit's way too much going on with Paige there. An inch thick of lipstick on what already is a very beautiful face. I don't know why she needs all that. She just looks downright scary. What is going on with my stream today? Come on. Well, if my stream's gonna fuck up, at least it's fucking up in the middle of Sasha and Mandy. Although I enjoy looking at them. Bailey is high. I hope she is. I hope she's stone shitless. I hope Rob Van Dam's in town and they were sitting in his rental car, hotboxing it. That's what I want to tell myself anyway. Check out the Hogan and dancing across in the audience. That's awesome. Stanley Gamer, are you being ignored? I don't know. I'm not staring at the chat the whole time. I didn't see what you had asked. I'm sorry. Last night, the audience for Mania was off the hook. What do we have, like 1,200, 1,300 people in here, something like that? Fucking crazy. What do we got going on now? 350. Not bad. Hit me with a subscribe if you have not. Mash the like button. Yeah, we're over 18.5 right now, but let's push 19,000 on the channel. That'd be awesome. Mandy, stop it. Stop it now. Stop it.
Solotov only has one move left.
I need you to be brave for Daddy, okay?
Let's get this done.
Commercial. How are y'all watching this? Is everybody watching on the USA Network or like an app, or if you're overseas, do you watch a different, channel? Sky Sports, TSN, anything like that? Graves, you know what? Graves did get positive reviews for WrestleMania last night. I'll give that to him. He did. He was funny. I want to say it was the Rousey Angle match, I think, when Rousey finally got the hot tag, and I swear he screams out, "Call the cops!" And Rousey just makes a beeline for Steph, grabs her, just beats the piss out of her. It was awesome. Spike TV. Anybody watching on TNN? Anybody got Pop? We got Pop. Well, Tejas, you don't have anything. You don't have Sling or any of those other streaming thingies. I wanted to get YouTube TV. I signed up for it and everything. And then I realized that for me on the West Coast, the USA Network does not air Raw live on YouTube TV. At least for me. Maybe where you are, it does. I have to wait till 8 o'clock my time, which is 3 hours late. So I canceled it, because that was the only reason I really wanted it. And I've got this other streaming app that does play Raw live. And it sucks because since I signed up for YouTube TV, when I went back to look at it, because I almost signed up again, and I might still, they bumped it up $5. It's like $40 now. When I signed up, it was $35. So I was like, shit. I probably should have just kept it. Because the one I have is $10. Because I'm on the internet so much, I don't need like every channel and DVR and shit. No, I know Pop Network is a TNA broadcast, but back in the day on TNN, when WWE made the jump from USA Network, TNN was the Nashville Network, and they were changing their image. They stopped from being like a country music type of channel to being more all sorts of different type of programming, and they ran this ad campaign where it was "We Got Pop," and they had all these stupid ass commercials for it. I remember there's like one guy in a white t-shirt and he's sitting on his like Camaro. He's like, they're like, "What do you think Pop is?" Like, "Man, I think Pop is this," or it's just so fucking stupid. We Got Pop. I'm sure there's commercials for it on YouTube. Look it up. You'll laugh your ass off. That would have been back in like 2000, 18 years ago. I do too, Corey Graves. I hope her face is all right too. Damn, Mandy Rose. Oh, terrible! Come on, girls. You're on the main roster now. Tighten that shit up. Oh, thanks, Randall, for the super chat. You'd rather hear my keyboard than me peeing? Yeah, because you guys can always hear me pissing, right? Even though the bathroom's about 1.5 miles away from here. And I'm sure you can hear it loud and clear. Thank you. Corey Graves is fabulous. She planned the whole thing. All right, good win for Mandy. She's going to get that, right? There we go. Man, this stupid implosion between these two is moving at the speed of a goddamn turtle. Like, I thought Sasha attacked her backstage like a couple weeks ago. Bayley nailed her like the next week. She threw her out of the Battle Royal. But yet they're still trying to do this like, oh, we're still friends. This is fucking stupid. Are they finally going to go at it here? Okay, fine. Let's say Sasha's pissed here. She's going to go after Bayley. Let's say she just beats the shit out of her. They're just going to be back friends again next week. Girls are stupid. Dudes don't act this way. Like, I thought we kind of already saw the heel thing with Sasha with the bra. I can't fucking follow this. Oh no, is Paige gonna dump him? Something's gonna happen here.
Some of you may know this, some of you don't know. So I have to come clean to you guys.
Please don't show us some trailer of your movie.
It was really hard for me to sit at the sidelines yesterday at WrestleMania.
Oh, she gonna announce a comeback or a retirement?
I love this ring. I was born to be in this ring. This is my heart. This is my soul. And this is my blood.
This is either gonna be really good or really bad. Or really sad.
But unfortunately, due to neck injuries, I can no longer perform as an in-ring competitor.
She almost said compete.
This is one of the hardest things I'll ever have to say in my entire
I hope she's working us and she attacks somebody. I hope this is Mark Henry. Anybody calling this? Or is this really gonna be sad? She's got to be bullshitting. Knock one of these girls out.
I would like to thank every single female superstar back there today. I am proud to be a part of this division. We have all built this division.
She's got to be swerving us, man. There's no way.
Something we didn't imagine it could ever be. So thank you, ladies backstage right now. Also, I'd love to obviously thank my family because without them I wouldn't be here today. But I want to thank Daniel Bryan.
I don't know. I'm wanting to think this is a work, but maybe it's not.
A career-ending injury yesterday at WrestleMania and had his first match back, and for that you give me hope.
I even mentioned last night that I thought she would wrestle again.
I'd like to thank Edge. He's been here today and he spoke to me backstage.
Well, she's name dropping Edge and Daniel Bryan. Maybe this is legit.
Outside of this, he has a family, he has kids, he has a wife, he has an acting career. And as much as that hurts me to say this, but now I'm gonna have to go find something else. I would like to thank WWE for letting me do this and entertain every single one of you for the past 4 years. This New Orleans 4 years ago is where I debuted and won the Divas Championship. And 4 years later, New Orleans is where I want to retire.
Oh, that is true. I didn't realize she came out. Oh, fuck. That same building.
So I want to say thank you.
Well, that's a fitting venue.
to one of you.
The Absolution girls aren't even in the ring. I don't think. I don't see them. I'm not buying this until it's official. Seems pretty authentic.
Thank you all so much. I love you all. And yes, this will always be my house.
Oh, that's sad. That's rough. I was hoping she was fucking working us the whole time. And she'd be like, I'm not retiring, bitch. Well, it was a 4-year career. It was relatively short and sweet, and so was her retirement promo. Simple laying down of the shirt. Same building that she debuted in night after Mania. That's rough, man. That's rough. I was hoping it was a work. I was hoping. What did they just say about Cena and Taker? Is Taker coming out? I even said last night that I thought Paige would eventually wrestle again, because even during the women's Battle Royal, she was out there doing guest commentary. And Cole said something like, or somebody said, you know, I know you'd like to be in this match. And she's like, maybe next year, you know. And I was kind of like, you know what, with everything that happened with Daniel Bryan, even though it's, you know, he's dealing with concussion issues, she's dealing with neck. It's a totally different deal. I was like, maybe she'll be able to work again. She's so fucking young. But after that speech, shit, I don't know now. Man, I was really hoping that she was going to hit somebody from behind. I'm no Alberto Del Rio fan whatsoever. Can't stand him. But I do not blame him for this. She already had that injury. She was rehabbing that for a year, you know, when she had the neck surgery, and then she got back in the ring and took that shot from Sasha, and it kind of made the doctor say, all right, you're done. Del Rio's an asshat, but he's not responsible for that. Man. Sorry, typing. Trying to find something. Can't find it. Absolution, I'm guessing, is done. They're gonna have to go their separate ways, I guess. I don't know, Sanjeev. I don't know what my initial thoughts on the Greatest Royal Rumble are. It hasn't happened yet, but my initial thoughts are I think it's cool that they're putting it at least on the network. That this is going to be taken seriously, not just as a big overseas show just for that audience where nothing ever happens. They're actually putting it on the network, and we're going to see a new champion crowned for sure with the tag belts, and maybe more. Plus, we got a 50-man Royal Rumble. It's a good card. Even Brock's on the show. We got a WrestleMania main event rematch on the show. So they are giving that audience a hell of a card, it looks like. So I'll be watching it. Maybe not live because it comes out at 9 o'clock in the morning for me. There we go. It's so hard to find like a really old tweet. And like, where do I search? How do I find one of my old tweets from like 6 months ago or whatever? I just wanted to retweet something that I said to Paige when we first heard she was retiring. Wish her luck, man. That's real sad. I'm curious now if Absolution is done, if she's not even going to be involved in the managerial role. She might be more in an ambassador role. We're going to need a GM somewhere, correct? I don't think she'd be horrible in that. We've had a female GM before. Huh. Thanks for that, Valina. Are you in here now? Well, the reason I was marking out over the Pistons thing because I was born in Detroit. So I'm like, how the fuck did you get the Pistons to follow you? What the hell? Let me get back to the chat here. So I marked out for that. I couldn't believe you didn't know who they were. But welcome. Welcome to the Monday night weird hangout live stream, whatever you want to call it. We all just watched Paige retire. It was sad. Super sad. I'm hoping they do something else with her, though. Elias, I think, is coming. I thought he would do more at WrestleMania. I mean, he did come out in the beginning of the Cena-Undertaker segment, which is a big spot for him, but I was kind of hoping The Rock would be there and shit. We didn't even see The Rock. Yeah, Expector, I think I'm enjoying Raw. I don't know. Are we enjoying Raw, or what are we allowed to do? You guys tell me. Because apparently no one's allowed to like WrestleMania, from what I was reading on Twitter today. But if we're allowed, so far I'm alright with it. And there's more to come, especially if we get Cena Undertaker shit, if we get Roman Brock shit. We know the cat's out of the bag about Lashley. I don't know.
It's what I am, and he was right. Because after last night, it is an undeniable fact that WWE stands for. WWE stands for.
Dude's over. Raw's okay. It's been fun. Okay, good. So we're allowed? All right, just checking. Sometimes I don't know what the interweb will permit. Can't be happy about Asuka's streak ending. What are you, crazy? I guess I'm stone cold fuck nuts. 'Cause I was fine with it.
Last night at WrestleMania, you all paid to see an Elias performance.
I paid for that.
Interrupted by
Are they saying, oh, walk with Elias? That's fucking hilarious. Heel on him, Elias. Be like, don't try to outsing me. Yeah, he was booed out of the building yesterday, but massive cheers today. Fans don't even know what the fuck they want. All right.
Granted, I understand it's essentially the same unappreciative crowd full of scumbags from last night.
I love it. Fuck them. What are they chanting now? I can't hear them. Sounds like you deserve it.
Well, I'm glad you can finally admit it, because right now, I need you all to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouth.
There he is, finally rocking out. It's about time. Yeah, Mania is always loaded with soccer fans because there's so many fly-ins from everywhere. Oh, so this is where Lashley's coming out? You guys are spoiling it for me? I gotta get the fuck out of the chat. Good. I hope that's true. Is Lashley's music gonna hit here? Yeah, good. Okay, this I can live with. I did not want Bobby Lashley confronting Brock. Alright, there's Lashley. It's been 11 fucking years since he's been there. Still looks incredible. He hasn't aged a day. I've seen a little bit of him in TNA, but Bobby Lashley looks the exact same as what he did when he was here last. Well, welcome back, Lashley. There you are. I'm glad I put him in the thumbnail.
I guess my question would be, why is Bobby Lashley here and interrupting Elias? Why do you think? Because he hates Elias' music.
Interesting person for him to interrupt. I didn't think he was a big enough name to interrupt Brock. Lashley and Elias, that's an interesting pairing. He looks great, Lashley. Oh man, don't. See, I don't know if this is like. Listen to the crowd. Well, I mean, this particular crowd loves Elias. Oh, he's got his hand right on his... But if you want to get Lashley over, have him attack somebody that everybody hates. Not everybody hates Elias. Everybody likes Elias. Some dude with a ton of heat. Put Lashley in there with him. Let him squash him. I don't know if Elias was the best choice for that, but whatevs. Welcome back, Lashley. It is what it is. Thank you for the super chat, Chris Ludecki. When will WrestleMania be main evented by 2-foot guys again? Like 2-foot tall guys? What are you talking about? What is that? I don't know if that's an abbreviation. Look how happy Kurt is. And why is he not fired?
What are you doing here?
There they are. I told you. I know I tweeted that out last night too. I knew Steen and Generico would be over on Raw.
Sammy and I, we've had a bit of a falling out with management over there, so we figured we'd...
Falling out with management.
You guys came here looking for a job? Yes, sir. Yes. Sir.
There, I'll retweet that.
Wait a minute, man, that's rough. You guys came here looking for a job. Yet, didn't you guys get fired for attacking your general manager and commissioner?
Kurt Angle would be like, let me see your resume.
It won't happen here. You don't understand. Look, we've realized a lot in the last 24 hours. We need to not be about ourselves. We realize we need to be team players.
Okay, well, my tag team division is full, but I hear that TNA is hiring.
Oh, no he didn't.
We're actually not a tag team.
No he didn't.
To hire both of us.
Oh, snap. I've never heard the TNA initials uttered on WWE TV ever.
All I'm asking for is an opportunity. One father to another.
Yeah, I'm also.
Low-key's total non-stop action comment was the only thing I can think of.
I know that everybody knows that. I have a space on one spot.
Oh, well, he's gonna make him...
Two of you can wrestle each other for it tonight.
Oh.
That's your opportunity. You take it
I know Kurt Angle didn't say, I heard TNA is hiring. That's the fucking best. Oh my god. Huh. Sorry. I have to send out a tweet. Sometimes one must tweet during a live stream. I've got some super chats to answer up here too, by the way. Thank you, Solo Local Ranger, for the $5. Why don't WWE push the 3 most organic over guys, Elias, Strowman, and Rusev, as faces? Well, I think they are pushing Strowman. I know he's not world champion, but I think it's safe to say that they're pushing him. Elias has got good placement on the card. Last night he was hobnobbing with Taker and Cena. He might get his moment. I'll agree that putting Lashley with him kind of baffled me. And then Rusev, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. I'm ready for that guy to be champ. Oh, full-time. Thanks, Chris. I know. Well, yeah, a lot of the full-time stuff, you know, it would be main evented by 2 full-time guys, I think, if Brock wasn't around. We'll get there. I mean, Brock, he's not full-time by any means, but he's not as part-time as The Rock or Goldberg was. I mean, at least Brock is working some pay-per-views, and he's working with multiple opponents. So, I bet. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good reaction. I just laugh, and I just can't believe Kurt said that about TNA. Hilarious. Fucking Kurt Angle. So hilarious.
This is not a game.
Will do. I will.
And it's bigger.
Just read your message.
It's nothing like fireworks on the 4th of July. 2 a days with the
That's
varsity
funny.
football team. For the first time, stayed out all night. Out here, it's not where the sea takes you, but who it makes you.
That was crazy. Gotta love Kurt Angle for that. I did not expect that. They throw everything at the audience on the night after Mania. Fuck it, let's mention TNA.
But what a powerful life lesson. And don't worry, I have everything handled.
Thank you for the super chat, Tar Brehan, male or on female action in the mixed tag last night. Another one. I thought they were going to take it one step further. I actually thought that Triple H was going to tap out to Rousey. I was like, don't fucking tell me. But they got physical. Triple H was about to pedigree Rousey. She beat his ass. So they had a little bit of that, but it's WrestleMania, you know. Pull out all the stops. I mean, between male on female action, blood, at least we got some shit we didn't expect. A lovable guy like Shinsuke delivering a low blow to AJ? Are you kidding me? Whatever, man. Oh, that's funny. Somebody put a picture up of my reaction. That's lovely. Thank you for that, David. I'm just kind of casually sitting here, and I'm like, oh, no, he didn't. Damn. That was a great one. That's line of the night tonight. I loved it. TNA's like, they mentioned us, y'all. They mentioned us. Oh, wow. People are retweeting the shit out of that tweet that I sent. Holy crap. Awesome. Ah, there's Slater and Rhino. All right, what are they going to do? Is this where the Authors of Pain come out? Wait, let me get off the chat here because this feels like this is where we're going to... Fuck the police. This has got to be Authors of Pain. All right, chat's off. I'm not looking at it. Or it's not off. I'm just not... It's not on the screen. This best not be it. This has got to be them. I'll just sit here and wait. If this is not Authors of Pain, then when do they... And is Ellering going to be with them? Oh, you don't? We'll knock him out. Yep, there we go. That was kind of obvious. Nice. Oh, there's the Authors of Pain finally. And there's Ellering. He's my favorite part of the whole team. I go way back with Paul Ellering. God damn. Sweet. Alright, let's go back into the chat now. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Well, you guys are saying Authors of Pain now. I don't know if you were calling that out. I don't know if you found it as obvious as I did. How out of place does No Way Jose feel on all of this? Why even bring him in? Do you need another character like that? That you're going to inevitably do nothing with? What's up, Catherine? Yeah, I kind of feel... I was convinced it was a work. I'm watching it being like, oh, she's going to attack somebody. I don't believe that. That's so sad. Wish her the best, though. Never want to see that. Oh, Twitter's hilarious right now. Oh no. Don't read the chat? Why? Sanity coming out? Thank you for that, Jordan, for a super chat. You need some lube after this show. You paid me $2 to tell me that? All right. I am fresh out. Well, good luck. All right, well, the Authors of Pain, successful debut. Yeah, Paul Ellering did. He totally ripped me off. I wish his daughter nothing but the best. I like her. Oh, no. I was wondering about that. That's one of the big issues I had with Authors of Pain coming to the main roster is, do they bring Paul Ellering with them? I don't know if Ellering wants to even be on the road like that. Did they just dump him? Well, damn, I was excited about seeing Paul Ellering. But I can't say that I'm surprised. Does he have duties in NXT? I always thought that he did. So they don't want to remove him from that environment. I'm bummed out about the Ellering thing just then, but I understand it. Well, at least they didn't beat him up. Alright, time for another frosty beverage. I'll be right back. I'm going to turn the air conditioning back on. It's hot as shit in here. We're back. Ugh. All right, so we got the Authors of Pain. We got No Way Jose. We got Ember Moon. Who else? Jeff Hardy. What else? Oh, Lashley. That's a lot of shit going on. And it's only... We still got an hour left of the show. Probably an hour and 15 minutes left of the show. AOP will be buried now. Of course they will. Because that probably wasn't allowed either, right? They can't drop Paul Ellering. Forget the fact that he's a all-time legend that probably doesn't want to be on the fucking road, and you shouldn't wish that on anybody. Paul Ellering, keeping him in NXT. Let him be a good mind for the young kids to pick the brain of. Florida is a better spot for him. Cassius Ohno, I don't think I'll ever see him on the main roster. Maybe in a Royal Rumble or something, but hell, he's getting up there too. He's probably he's another guy that I think is probably good to have there in NXT. He's got a ton of experience. He can probably be somewhat of a teacher to a lot of them. I think he's like his window. He's missed it, you know, kind of thing. What are we up to on the YouTube channel? Ah, we're getting there. Got a good audience in here. 370-ish. Nice. Welcome, everybody. Subscribe, bitches. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. 2 inches of snow on your truck this morning. Kiss my ass. Hell no. It was 90 here today. It was hot. Oh, there's Brock. Man, Roman took that F5 on the table, too. I forgot about that one. There's Brock still fucking... Now they're pushing this rematch at the Greatest Royal Rumble. If Brock wasn't winning it at Mania, he's not winning it in a cage match. Interesting. Right, here comes Roman. Look at that. I hope he's wearing a Snoopy Band-Aid on his fucking forehead. God damn. Hey, Michael Cole, I forgot what his nickname is. Can you remind me? Spilled a lot of blood last night. A lot of fucking blood. Yeah, my viewer peak last night was at 1,500. That's a fucking lot for me. Usually if I'm like 300 or over, I'm happy, but 1,500, that was ridiculous. Somebody else tweeted me today, why do they have to make Roman look so strong? I'm like, he got beat and left laying in a pool of his own blood. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, maybe it was the 5 F5s or whatever. Yeah, sure, but still in the end, Brock dominated. Oh, they'll find anything. Even when it's a raping, they think that Roman looked too strong. All he did was look tough, but in the end, he succumbed. Roman looks pretty good now. I was under the impression that that was a hard way fucking, or over blade job there. Just the way it was like pouring out of his head. I'm sure he's got some staples under there. Oh, it's right there on the top of his forehead. Yeah, that was legit. There's his gaff right there, man. He got opened up the same way Orton did at SummerSlam. Like, literally identical. It's top of the hour. What are you going to do, Roman? Turn heel? Of course not. They're booing the shit out of him. I got my ass kicked. Been a rough year for you, Roman. You've been beat a lot. What was with the confrontation between Brock and Vince last night? Yeah, let me get off the chat here, because I got a feeling we might see Samoa Joe.
So I don't know what the plan is here. I don't know what they're scheming up. I don't know what the story is behind this, but I do know this. If they continue to put me in matches with Brock Lesnar, the story will end with me becoming the Universal Champion.
Well, it was one of Roman's better promos. There's JoJo. Well, Roman haters, guess what? Roman is going to beat Samoa Joe. Oh, yeah. It's going to happen. And you're not going to like it. Have a beer.
Well, allow me to bring you back to reality, because you see, last night, Brock Lesnar didn't just beat you, no, he exposed you.
He exposed you. Oh, the way Brock exposed you, Joe?
For over a year, you've been coming out here week after week saying that you were the only one who could beat Brock Lesnar.
That's true.
And the reality is, no matter how many whispers you heard, no matter how many eyes couldn't meet you, you failed. And that makes you a failure.
You're a failure, Roman. 'Cause Samoa Joe said so. Is this a backlash match?
You lied to your family. You lied to yourself. In fact, you're still lying because you can't face the facts that every time Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar get in a ring together, you get jacked up.
Yeah.
You get put through tables. You get carted out on a stretcher. You get broken
Ha. Joe's a man.
And no matter how many times we tell this story, trust me, it's gonna be the same thing. When the big dog meets the beast conquers you, and you come out here making excuses why it happened. But I bear good tidings and good news that the vicious cycle will end. Because after Brock Lesnar is done ragdolling you across that cage and you fail once again, I'll be waiting at Backlash.
Backlash it is.
Sleep.
What a declaration from Samoa Joe. So let me get this straight. Is Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar,
Well, Samoa Joe
and then Samoa Joe's waiting at Backlash.
is going to have to lose at Backlash. I mean, Brock got his ass kicked at WrestleMania. He's not going to win that cage match in Saudi Arabia. I can't see him turning around and losing yet another match to Samoa Joe.
Seth Rollins and Jeff Hardy have been in return tonight. Six-man tag against the Miz Taraj in the Miz.
And I know everybody will say, "Oh, Joe should beat him," but just reverse the situation. Put Samoa Joe in Roman's place. Let's say Samoa Joe got the match with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, got his ass kicked just like Roman Reigns did by Brock Lesnar. Then Joe goes into Saudi Arabia to have the cage match rematch with Brock, gets beat again, and then goes into a match with Roman Reigns at Backlash. Wouldn't every single fan insist that Samoa Joe's got to win that match? Well, he just lost twice to Brock. You can't just have him lose again. So, don't be frontin'.
Have them on the air. I thought it was crazy. Anytime there's a simulcast, there's always room for error. You gotta go. Gotta go. Where do I gotta go? I've got
What's this show?
no idea how they did it.
Oh, is it the Raw 25, 24 special? I'll watch that.
Exactly where it needed to be.
That's cool. Is that tonight? Like after the show? I'll check that shit out.
It feels like a homecoming.
I want an Ico Pro banner for my house. That'd be like one of the ultimate collectibles.
Taker and Shawn Michaels all on the same show. That's pretty damn cool, man.
I'm out of breath, Caleb. So amped up. Out of America right now with the Riddler.
25 years, man. That doesn't happen.
Raw 25 is its own iconic show unto itself. There's nothing else like it.
The show my father created when the city, my grandfather really started it all. It's pretty remarkable.
It's probably an interesting show. Yeah, immediately following Raw. Cool. I'll check that out. Those network specials are fucking great.
Work of art.
I love them.
$1 triple melt nachos. Seasoned beef topped with a lavish blend of 3 melty cheeses. Another $1 masterpiece. Only at Taco Bell. This is truly
Yeah, that's interesting. Cesaro to turn heel on Sheamus
this Sizzle. It's
at Saudi Arabia. I'm down for that.
free for 10 days. Be wise old and get your free sample at Sizzle.com.
You just heard a plane, yeah. Planes go by, loud ass cars go by this time of day too. I'm not even in a bad neighborhood, but I always hear loud shit. Where I live is totally safe. I don't even lock my door. Like if I go out running errands or something, I lock it when I go to work. But I'm usually just carefree around here. No, BJ, I talked about that earlier. I'm not going to stream the network special because I think it comes on. I got to verify the time. I'm going by what you guys are telling me. I think it comes on for me at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not going to be up and be camera ready. I'm not going to have my hair, makeup done. I'm going to look like shit. And I'll be all crusty. So I don't think I can get my ass up at 9 o'clock in the morning to live stream. But I'll wake up and turn it on in my bed and lay there and watch it. And I'll try to get some sort of a video up over the weekend about it. I wish it was in the middle of the night. I wish it aired at midnight or something like that. Then I would stay up all night and just stream it with you guys. But I don't think so. Yeah, when's Matt and Bray Wyatt going to come out? We're going to get them next? I'm going to refresh this stream.
Makes your business great. Promote it with Vistaprint. 500 standard business cards.
give it a little refresh. Yeah, I gotta do my hair and makeup. I gotta look fabulous. Can't be on here all ugly. There we go. Stream refreshed. Hopefully I'm a little bit caught up now on that. Oh, so Titus and Apollo are going to face some people? Matt and Bray, maybe? Yes! Ha! Oh, well, they got to win then, right?
Of course, boss. I have finally procured humongous wonder number 8 trophy. And now we must commence upon our
Woken Matt.
of gold. Affirmative. Hope hill.
Wyatt and Hardy together. It's impossible to hate that. And they're laughing together. Fuck. Oh Lord, I'm scared shitless of y'all. Do they come out to separate music or do they come out together? They're in the ring.
Wyatt and Hardy in the ring, so apparently they're the team to take on Titus Worldwide.
You gotta put the tag belts on these guys.
Brought up on a few things. The last time we saw Bray Wyatt on Monday Night Raw, he was thrown in that lake at the Matt Hardy place. The lake of reincarnation.
I love that Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are on the same roster,
He was not reincarnated. He was
but Matt Hardy's in a tag team with somebody else.
anyway, last night at the battle.
You gotta think they're gonna have to split them up in the shake-up next week.
Closing in on a victory. Bray Wyatt came from out of nowhere.
I think SmackDown might be a good spot for Jeff Hardy. Put him on SmackDown. Leave this goofy-ass duo on Raw. I think Woken Matt belongs on Raw, Jeff belongs on SmackDown.
And here's the lockup.
So I guess the Lake of Reincarnation, that's what did it for Bray?
The Battle Royal helping Matt Hardy pick up the win last night. Procure
And ask me then, I mean, is Bray Wyatt a babyface? He is, isn't he? He hasn't turned babyface yet, right? Brother Husky. Tell me he did not say that. Oh, I wish Matt Hardy would. Brother Husky. That would be fucking great.
They are eccentric, eerie, bizarre, evil. I guess you could use all of those words. Maybe I don't want to get the good
Hell Nation, did you just make that up, Brother Husky, or did he really say that? Because I missed it.
chance to continue here. That was all chance coach or Cheney. Now he's got the whole world in his hands. It's their man, Bray Wyatt. But they do it like that in the book. I've never ever heard they got the whole world in their hands in football. Look at the athleticism of Apollo halfway across the ring.
Dana Brooks out there? I didn't either. She's there?
Guys, because that was
Wonderful.
wonderful.
Oh, come on, stream. Don't fail me now. Where's my phone? All right, stream's working. I got my phone on backup here just in case.
Sheamus and Cesaro for the vacant tag team titles at the greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, Friday night, April 27th, only on the WWE Network. And they're the former champions who were beaten by Braun Strowman and a 10-year-old kid last night.
A 10-year-old kid.
In their hands right now, Matt Hardy has the entire Smoothie King center in the palm of his hand. I've never seen somebody start clapping and then 14,000 people stand up. New Orleans is a rather woken city.
Oh, he did make that up? Well, I'm stealing it.
Braun Strowman and his 10-year-old partner Nicholas had to relinquish the championships tonight because Nicholas is still in school, 4th grade. And now Matt Hardy hit off the tag. Nicholas can go to school, he can stay in school and get an education, or he can stay in WWE and become woken. Corey, you've obviously become woken. And here's Matt Hardy with, oh, went for the drop kick, and
Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt better win this match.
Apollo in danger of being deleted. Here comes Bray Wyatt. I like that Wyatt and Hardy are imposing punishment on their opponents only within reason. Neither one of you guys ever imagined that 4 or 6 weeks ago, when these two started going at it, that eventually we would see them as a tag team, and a formidable tag team at that. I'm just glad the Great War has finally come to an end. Look at this.
You can't have Titus Worldwide win this match, so let's just get to the end of it here.
Third time, Cole, stop it. That's the Raw after Mania. Weird things happen. Maybe you'll be
Weird things happen.
Titus O'Neil has no idea where he is. That's usually the case. He stumbled into the ring to barely make the save, and then Bray Wyatt just cleaned his clock. Maybe Titus Worldwide should take a family trip to the Hardy compound. Could you imagine Woken Worldwide? Oh, a drop kick. I mean, to be fair, Apollo and Titus have fared very well against the bar in the past. If they had the opportunity to challenge at the greatest Royal Rumble, it could be a big night for Titus Worldwide.
No, Nisha, I cannot show the show. Not trying to get my channel in trouble. I'm just here reacting to it. All you got is me. So enjoy me. Best I can do. No, I can't. I'm sorry. You can hear it and look at my bald ass. It's about the best I can do. Could be worse, right? I could put a video of 2 Girls, 1 Cup up here instead, and you can watch that. I think you prefer me. Is that it, finally? All right. Hardy and Wyatt versus the Revival. I love their little pose together. It's fucking awesome. Are they going to get some sort of a hybrid music if they actually put the belts on them? Like, I don't want them to come out individually, but their themes are distinctively different. Ronda, girl, I'll hand it to you. The kilt looked good on you. What'd you miss so far? CM Punk defeated The Rock in the opening match to win the WCW Television Championship. Pretty shocking. I was amazing. Eat shit, Stephanie.
Stephanie would then invite Ronda Rousey to the ring to offer an apology. Let bygones be bygones. Some would say the apology, however, was disingenuous. No one with eyes would say that, Michael Cole. Stephanie simply offered the olive branch, and then Ronda Rousey tried to tear the branch off the tree. Well, a capacity crowd here.
Oh, Lord.
Once again, Ronda Rousey goes after Stephanie McMahon. As Stephanie's tapping out.
I love that Rousey tore off the arm brace. That was a nice touch.
Stephanie screaming, pleading with Ronda Rousey. Why do we have to keep replaying this? That's the commissioner of Monday Night Raw. It's got to be humiliating for Stephanie. It has been quite the 24 hours for Rowdy Ronda Rousey, but we all know Stephanie McMahon, and she is not going to take this lightly. Absolutely not. Expect vindictive, excuse me.
No, I think Michael Cole, Corey Graves watches the streams. Stop laughing, Michael Cole. It's not funny, you fuckface. You short little shit. Check out Kevin Owens having a match on Raw with Sami Zayn. Crazy. Now they're back facing each other again. I think you can squeeze in both of them, Kurt. I mean, Kurt essentially said, you know what, sorry, I can't bring both of you in because, I don't know if you noticed, but I signed No Way Jose. And, you know, when you sign a guy like that, I can't bring a shitty talent like Sami Zayn into the company. So, you guys go ahead and have a match, and only one of you gets the spot. I mean, whatever happens here with KO and Sami, it doesn't end like... I'm almost starting to think there's not going to be even a winner in this thing, due to the placement here, like the time it's airing, this match. But if they do a winner, then the other one, the loser, they'll get wrote into TV somehow. I mean, I think maybe one of them gets a chance to go back to the other brand. Because they've never been on separate brands before. Maybe now it's time. And plus, is the shakeup, is the Superstar shakeup random? How does it work? I forgot. Is it just like the WWE graphics machine just saying, oh, now so-and-so is on Raw? I mean, is there an actual pick, a lottery? I forgot how the fuck they do it. So, like, with the storyline there, Owens and Zayn are fired from SmackDown, so let's say Kurt Angle hires them both, but in the shakeup, they could both get moved back to SmackDown. Then what was the fucking point of WrestleMania? So, I don't know. I don't know how it all works. I have a headache. Jordan Smith, thanks, man, for the... Super chat, appreciate it. Over 20 hours of WWE between Friday and Tuesday. What closes tonight's show? I think Brock does. Or Taker and Cena. Maybe Brock's not even on the show. WWE advertised him, I thought. I don't know, we're only 40 minutes or 30 minutes left here in the show, so I guess it's gonna be Undertaker and Cena. Ew. Still got to wonder if somebody big is going to come back. Who's left? Is there any big star that we haven't thought of that could possibly appear later and surprise the shit out of us?
Using eBay, I've earned $756.28.
Does Brock Lesnar come out and just beat up The Undertaker for no reason at all?
Gets a commission from the stores that you shop at, and then they share the commission with you.
Exactly, Vinny. And then SmackDown might have a GM, a new GM. So their GM could just hire one of these guys back. So, yeah, if we're about to get Owens and Zayn here now, that means it's got to be Cena and Taker, and that means Brock must not even be on the show. I put him in my thumbnail because that's who WWE had on the website. Big cast? No, I hope not. Enzo. Shockmaster can come back. CM Punk is the only guy, aside from maybe a Kenny Omega, that would get like a roof blown off type of pop. Nobody else will. Not even Batista. Although maybe Batista wants to come back and have one match with Brock. I don't know. We already saw Roman. He's going to be working with Joe on the other side of his match with Brock in Saudi Arabia. Catherine, how the hell did you get blocked by CM Punk? Who would block you? CM Punk blocked you? What did you say to him? I'm not blocked by anybody except Michael fucking Cole, you dumb shit. and JBL and Jerry Lawler. So I'm not sure why I'm blocked by any of them. But CM Punk does block a lot. I really don't. I don't use the block button at all. I use the shit out of the mute button. If somebody just bothers me too much, I'm like, I'm just muting you. That way I'll never have to see what you say again. But at the same time, not having to block you. So if anybody's ever wondering why I don't respond, it's probably because you've been muted. That mute button comes in handy. Maybe a King Kong Bundy run-in. Yeah, maybe my Undertaker April Fool's video created such a buzz that WWE signed King Kong Bundy to a match. It might happen. Kevin Owens blocked you? Damn. Yeah, I don't like to talk too much shit because I think I've got a decent enough following to where it's assumable that maybe a couple of wrestlers have seen my tweets and shit, so I'm not trying to rattle feathers. Well, here comes Kevin Owens. Oh yeah, maybe Nicholas is closing the show. That's possible. All right, so here we go. Oh, the stream's gonna die? Come on now. Let me get my phone on ready for backup here. That's awesome. There's a screenshot on Twitter of Matt Hardy wrestling IRS on Raw in 1994. That's pretty amazing. Brother Husky's daddy. Liberace blocked you? That sucks. Ha, Carol, you got blocked by JBL because Morrow retweeted one of your tweets. That's the best. There's some people you want to be blocked by, and JBL is one of them. JBL is definitely one of them. Fuck JBL. I think the fans might be the most ape shit in this match. Oh, come on, stream. Jesus Christ. Yeah, hello, what's up, Goober? How many people we got watching at the moment? We've got 350 in here all night. I wonder if it's the same 350. Might be. Oh yeah, Becky Lynch. She was looking all right last night. Damn, you know what? I completely forgot. I completely forgot about Jason Jordan. He was deleted from my memory. Yeah, he's probably coming back too, isn't he? I forgot Kurt Angle has a son. Yeah, we saw it.
Both these guys are making
Jonathan.
noise here tonight. Sami Zayn now, look at this, gonna Kevin Owens. And now Owens with an opportunity perhaps, but Sami drops the elbow into the chest. Here's the cover for a job on Raw and a kick out by Sami. Again,
I'm kind of curious which one they give this match to, or if they hold it off.
and Kevin Owens is in control. Which one of these men is joining?
Commercial.
We'll find out live.
We'll find out next. Yeah. Man, I'm looking at WWE's website right now. Paige retiring. That's crazy.
There are plenty of time. Here's to making your morning routine a little better. The sweet, savory
We have seen a lot. I mean, we saw the
breakfast at McDonald's.
debuts of Ember Moon, No Way Jose, the return of Jeff Hardy, Authors of Pain, Bobby Lashley returned, Paige retired. It's been a pretty eventful 2.5 hours.
Try caramel M&Ms. Truth or dare.
Even another swerve with Paul Ellering being left in the dust by the Authors of Pain, so he doesn't have to travel on the road, which is good for him.
Trust each other to break Olivia's.
Stephanie got her arm broke.
I can't just do it.
It's been a decent amount of shit. Hopefully more to come. Oh, dear Lord. That's a funny tweet. Nicholas versus Goldberg's son. Main event of WrestleMania 35 at MetLife.
Opening June 30th at the Walt Disney World Resort. Allergy sufferers, this is truly noteworthy. For all day, all night relief, there's Zysol. It's just as effective in hour 24 as at hour 1. Now try it free for 10 days. Be wise all and get your free sample at Zysol.com.
New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade. Are you ready to taste Nirvana?
Hey, honey.
I'm ready to taste Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Do y'all want to taste Nirvana?
Since Tuesday.
What is Nirvana? Apparently it's ginger ale and lemonade.
For your pets delivered. Shop online at
Apparently that's Nirvana.
Chewy's one-to-day
I'll stick to beer.
is fantastic.
I can get this huge dog food delivered right to my door.
Toys, bedding, all shit for free. Love that.
At Chewy.com, you can get all your favorite brands delivered right to your door with fast, free 1 to 2 day shipping. Really? Delivered right to my door?
You're speaking my language.
You can't beat free shipping.
It's simple, it's convenient, and it comes right to your house. Get fast, free shipping on all your pet food and supplies. Shop online at Chewy.com.
You won't see these folks at the post office. They have businesses to run. They have passions to pursue. How do they avoid trips to the post office? Stamps.com. Mail letters.
Y'all use Stamps.com? I don't.
The amazing services of the post
Hey,
office,
JN, thank you. I don't. Man, last night they were a pain in the ass, and neither cat.
including
Tito was passed out right here, actually.
Go to stamps.com
And
/try
I don't know where Bub is. He's leaving us alone, though. He probably just heard me say his name. Now he's going to show up.
Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, I've never remembered that. Oh, Lord.
We don't have that many dislikes, Bubba. People are always going to dislike my live streams for Raw because they think I'm showing Raw. So that's going to happen. Everybody deals with that, all YouTubers. Anybody that does a live reaction, they get the angry dislikes because the show is not on the air. Now we got my friend Pulse up doing a live review as well. A live watch along. He's got a bigger audience than I do. He's cool. We exchange messages sometimes. Cool dude.
And a kick out by Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn cannot believe it. This, of course, are these two men battling for a job on Monday Night Raw. Let's take another look back at this during the commercial break. Owens just let go.
You hope Kane returns? Yeah, that would be great. Just what we need tonight on Monday Night Raw. Nice return by Kane.
Jobs back at WrestleMania on SmackDown Live. Corey, no doubt that they're both pulling out all the stops. They understand what's at stake. Not to mention, Kevin Owens has a family. He's got children. Sami Zayn. Oh, no. What a kick by Kevin Owens. What a kick by Owens right into the face of Sami Zayn.
we're getting to the end of the show here. I'm wondering what they're going to do. I love that these guys were fired last night, but they're both on Raw. You want a Stella? That's the beer. That's been the beer of the weekend. I've been drinking them all weekend. Ever since the Hall of Fame. About an hour before the Hall of Fame, I opened my first Stella. That was a lot of Stellas ago. One more time.
But Kevin Owens landed on the apron outside the ring, so Zayn can't take advantage. I don't know if that was luck or intentional, but
Yeah, Bobby returned. Or Booby, as you call him. He just attacked Elias, though. I like Brock better than Lashley. Oh yeah, Great Khali return? Come on. Who's the girl in the Battle Royal that he trained? I couldn't stop laughing about that last night. I'm like, wait a second. Khali trained somebody? What the fuck is their ring style like? I feel like a commercial's coming, no? Zayn's in deep shit. Oh, there I knew you heard your name. I just said that. I said you're gonna hear your name and you're gonna come in and see everybody. Say hi. Look at everybody. Hello. Hello. Yeah, buddy. You heard me talking about you. You walked over here. So whoever that was in the chat that asked about them, it's your fault. You're finally leaving me alone. And here you show up. Sami Zayn, man, Daniel Bryan was knocking the snot literally out of Sami Zayn last night. He's got a big booger hanging out of his nose tonight, too. I knew that we weren't going to have a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that neither individual won the match, therefore neither individual will join Monday Night Raw.
Oh, too bad. You done. Well, Backlash is coming up. Never fear. Jeff, nice. That's awesome. Oh, there's Matt. That's hilarious.
Greetings, my son. It is delightful to see you, and I am so glad you have overcome your broken condition.
Oh, I tried to call you, but I actually left a message. I'm sure it accidentally got
Deleted. Of course.
Of course.
We're preparing for Andre's Battle Royale of Giants.
Yes, I was, and I won due to an all too familiar foe.
I love this.
Brother Nero.
Brother Nero. Brother Bray. They share a hug. How that touches my heart.
I'm so glad my brother
Oh.
rid their sister Abigail.
Obsolete!
How are you feeling?
I feel wonderful.
Wonderful. Finn and Seth are still standing there. They're like, what the fuck? Why don't we go to the ring now? I'm Brother Nero, man. I'm glad that Seth and Finn got to witness that. That might have been my favorite part of the whole show. That was awesome. Oh, I forgot we got this match too? Well, shit. What are they going to do for the final segment then? Better be something good. They should have put that Finn Balor, or I'm sorry, the Finn, Seth, and Matt, and Jeff, and Bray segment in the main event. That was great. Oh man, alright. I need another beer. That outfit of his. I'm not sure what's going on there. You guys cool? Hang tight. 5 seconds.
Fans, take a look at this. Can you believe that? The eighth wonder of the world, Andre. There's only one. He was famous on a different level. Literally the biggest celebrity in the world.
Returned. I think my Stellas are finally gone. But I found myself a Pacifico. That'll have to do. I'm not drinking those IPAs. They're too strong. Change the ticker here.
Some things are out of your control, but with Domino's new carry-out insurance, we'll replace your pizza if it gets ruined after you leave the store. Carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99.
That was a really funny segment. I think a lot of people were marking out for that. Reading that. Oh, is this Super Troopers?
Or should I say Meowties?
Meowties. Some of these sequels don't turn out to be as good, but I'm hoping that Super Troopers will be funny. The Super Troopers logo looks like Money in the Bank logo. You can't top that first movie. It was fucking cult classic. I still love that movie.
Okay, people, that's a reset.
It's like Dumb and Dumber, like the one they did to Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey. Fucking horrible. So I don't know.
Like something like that. Get up to 50% off our best phones, like the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the Google Pixel 2, because Unlimited is only as good.
Yeah, at least I waited till the main event segment of Raw to run out of my Stellas. So that's it. What a weekend. I hung out with y'all, I don't know what, 12 hours?
Well, the answer is that a real one would
3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, 4 or so last night, another 3 tonight. Hour-long one in the middle, in between. Yeah, just about.
Because people don't like that. Come here to buy a car, Dr. Whiskers won't pounce. Nobody will.
We're proud to reveal that Jim Beam Black has been awarded the world's highest rated bourbon. Their words, not ours. Make history.
I don't know anybody here. Don't want to know anybody.
This is home now.
New people. I like new people.
Not gonna work out how you think.
Fear the Walking Dead season premiere. Go to EMC.com.
You mean shenanigans? You guys are talking about shenanigans, right? You just can't beat that fucking part 1, man.
Amanda Green, with this contract,
I still, it's like, I still say that at work. You mean shenanigans?
There's a contract in every cigarette. When you light up, you sign up. Don't
Yeah, Jordan, I'm going to review everything. Like, I have a feing like this week's podcast is going to be long. Because I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about everything on WrestleMania, and I'll mention NXT and Hall of Fame, all that shit. And I'll get into all my opinions. Might be one of my longer podcasts. It's going to be long. I'm not looking forward to doing it, to be honest with you. But it'll be up. Gotta give me till Thursday on that one, though. And then I need a break.
As always, free for new subscribers.
Next week, first on Raw, then SmackDown Live tonight. WWE is shaking up. It's the annual Superstar Shakeup as WWE begins its new season in the wake of an incredible WrestleMania.
It's the... Oh, so it's the annual Superstar Shakeup, so they're treating it like that?
Next week, also the Expedition of Gold continues as Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt square off with the Revival for the right to face Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team titles at the greatest Royal Rumble event. And boys, at some point these two are going to have to get along, but next week they're going to get it on. Friends, sweet thing, Sasha Banks.
Oh, so they're doing Sasha and Bailey next week?
Next week,
Well, they're just gonna remain friends, right? After it? What the fuck?
as the Miz and the Miz tries get set for six-man tag team action.
So I don't know if
It has been a night of surprises.
we get any sort of like heel turn here. I don't think so.
Night of surprises and a night of returns, including this man. Gotta be honest, I think this Stripes on Jeff Hardy tonight is gonna make a big impact on his return to Monday Night Raw.
I like Jeff kind of matching Finn Balor a little bit.
Now on his sleeve, I will let impact his return. No, I am just their mutually exclusive state.
Shut up, Michael Cole. Don't question Corey Graves, you fucking asshole. Dumbass. Shut your face. God, Michael Cole. Burn it down, bitches.
Something that would be absolutely catastrophic for Monday Night Raw. That would be this man, the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins, heading to SmackDown for the Superstar Shakeup. And Corey, I can tell you, Seth Rollins does not want to go to SmackDown. He came out here a number of weeks ago and
I think Seth Rollins is going to go to SmackDown. I think the U.S. title is going to come to Raw. And honestly, the U.S. title needs a boost. The whole thing is boring with Jinder and everything. I think they're going to move Jinder to Raw, and they're going to move Seth to SmackDown. Early prediction from GoodMicWork. Finn Balor. Yeah, Finn could turn tonight. I mean, another thing you got to think about is that Shinsuke is now a heel too. So do you put Finn and Shinsuke on the same brand and have Finn turn heel and they... I don't know if you can really form an alliance with two world title contenders like that, but I don't know. My brain is fried. I can't think anymore. You guys tell me. Yeah, I'm almost thinking, Catherine, you might be right, girl. It might be like, they might have dropped the demon. We haven't heard shit about the demon in months. Finn's probably fine with it. It takes like 10.5 hours to put all that makeup on.
Champion going to square off against the brand new champion Seth Rollins to start this matchup. I love this new intense Miz. I love this changed Miz. Really want to show his family, his young daughter, his wife at home that he's a changed man.
So I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit.
No interest in starting this matchup. He's going to bring Curtis Axel to do his dirty work. It's often said that when someone has children, it changes their perspective on life. It changes.
I can see the Usos going to Raw too. I totally can. I'd be fine with that.
I don't think there is a change. Take the head. Look at this now. Axel with the shoulder tackle by Curtis Axel. Axel, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right.
My phone is going like Twitter crazy right now. I don't know what I have it set up with. Sometimes it shows me like retweets and sometimes it doesn't. But my phone's like alive tonight. Sit still. Yeah, Brady, Lashley came out earlier, confronted Elias. Which to me was perfect because I didn't think Lashley was a big enough name to confront Brock. And plus it puts him at the top way too quick. And unless you plan on having him beat Brock, he's got nowhere to go after a loss. But confronting Lashley wasn't the best idea either. Or confronting Elias wasn't the best idea because Elias is over. You should have had him, like, annihilate someone else. Like The Miz. Or somebody else, or another heel of that roster size. Johnny Applesauce, a lame way to end Raw with just all the matches. I still think we're getting Cena and Undertaker or something, aren't we? Did I miss that? I thought they showed an ad for that. Brittany Tito is right next to me, completely passed out on the floor. Luckily, nowhere near any surge protectors. And I think Asshole was behind me. He just left. He's slowly walking into the hallway. See ya. Yeah, Israel. We've got Ember Moon on the roster now. She showed up on Raw. I am guessing she's going to stay there because it would be really dumb to bring her into Raw, then move her to SmackDown next week. So if she was going to be on SmackDown, they would have just debuted her tomorrow on SmackDown. So I think she's going to stick around on Raw. They might move Asuka. Very possible. They might want to put Asuka over on SmackDown, start developing like a rivalry with Charlotte, the way Sasha did. I don't know. Yeah, right? Everybody loves Elias. And if the point was to get Bobby Lashley over as a babyface, and oh my god, Bobby Lashley has returned, hooray! Have him kick the shit out of somebody we all hate. Not Elias. Nova, would I ever sell my DVDs? Maybe, but I don't think they're... I mean, I buy a lot of DVDs and stuff, and they're not worth that much. It's probably not even worth putting them on eBay, mailing them out. I'd rather sell them at once. I'd rather somebody come in and look at my collection and say, I'll give you $50,000 for it. I'm like, sold. Take it all. Give me the money. That's a wicked good deal. Yeah, Jordan, if they're going to bring Big Cass back, if he's ready. I don't even know if he's ready. I I'd prefer him on SmackDown, yeah, for sure. Same goes with Andrade Cien Almas. I think he'd be lost on Raw. But SmackDown might be a better spot for him. Just give me 1 second while I rinse my hands off. It's funny, I used to be really allergic to cats. Like, I'm not really allergic to anything, but cats used to drive me crazy. They would make me break out in rashes and I'd itch and oh my god, it was awful. But then I owned 2 cats and I just became immune. But if I'm ever petting one of them and then I rub my skin, I start to itch, still to this day. But for the most part, I've developed an immunity. Jordan Carg, that's funny you said that because so do I. I actually do have Eddie's last match because back then I was still trying to tape some Raws and SmackDowns every now and then. And I've got a copy myself. And I also recorded the night or the week after when they did the tribute to him. And I put that on a DVD. I have the Eddie Guerrero and or the Raw and SmackDown DVDs recorded. Find it. Yeah, check this out. I knew I had it close by, so I got one of like just this DVD case here, and I opened it up, and I burned to a disc Monday Night Raw, Eddie Guerrero, 11/14/2005, and then SmackDown, which I guess back then was on what, Friday, 11/18/2005. Both Eddie Guerrero tribute shows. Put them both on VHSs, and then put them on a DVD, and I didn't put them in my normal like Raw and SmackDown binder, like where I have all my episodes. I put them in a separate one, all on their own, all for Eddie Guerrero. He was the best. Oh, would I ever sell you any of my DVDs? You'll honestly buy? I don't have anything, well, I wouldn't sell anything that's like valuable because I have some like rare shit, tapes and stuff, but anything that I have, you're probably better off finding that on eBay. DVDs are not expensive. Used ones, like half the ones now, I'll buy used. I don't give a shit. Because I'm never going to put them in a DVD player and watch them. All I'm going to do is rip them to a hard drive. And I'll never open them up again. I just want the footage. So I could sell them to you, but you're not going to get a better deal for me than you would just on eBay or something. Unless you're a millionaire and you want to pay me like $100,000, I'll give you everything. Super chat me $100 grand and then email me your address. I'll drop them in the mail tomorrow. And then next week will be broadcast from GoodMicWork's Epic Man Room. We know where they are, Michael Cole. They're in New Orleans. We're not stupid. No Way Jose was the craziest one. With the rosebuds. Bubba Nader, I don't know. Maybe not yet. Maybe after Raw we'll do some of those. We got a few females in the chat that I know of for sure. Actually, the ones that, yeah, between Catherine and Carol and a couple others, yeah, they're actually be into it. They need to get to this, man. It's after 8 o'clock. So is this it? I would have sworn we were going to get Brock Lesnar or John Cena or The Undertaker or all three of them. Unless Raw goes to half past the hour. Oh, you want my hair, Joseph Simon? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm fabulous. I'm thinking about getting highlights. What do you think? Little frosted tips. Yeah, I know I saw some sort of screenshot of Taker and Cena tonight, so I guess it's Raw's just going to run super long. Which is fine. It's the night after Mania. Fuck it. Shut up, Michael Cole. Down goes Axel.
Is obviously still feeling the effects of last night at WrestleMania, exhaustion. But look at Rollins. Well, it doesn't look like there's any ill effects from last night at WrestleMania. What are you talking about? The Miz, folks. Down goes the Miz and Axel. And Dallas suffers the effects as well. Rollins is rolling.
God, you guys got to wrap this up. It's 5 after, man.
Standing tall.
Curb stomp somebody and end this, or Swanton. Jeff's back. Jeff should get the pin here. Who's he going to Swanton? Bo Dallas?
Shrewd move by the former champion. So what happens when you take a little bit of time, you enjoy the crowd.
Damn, Miz is all scraped up. What happened to him?
Take a second too long. Or you see the bruises on the Miz's rib cage last night.
Ouch.
And last night at WrestleMania, the triple threat, he went through with Rollins and Balor. Incredible cat-like agility from Rollins. Rolls through. Here it comes.
Falcon Arrow. Is Raw 4 hours tonight? Did I miss something? Man, WWE, they might have USA Network by the balls here. You're like, you know what? There's been a lot of talk of us leaving you guys. If you want to keep us in our good graces, you need to let us do whatever the fuck we want. Even if that means going till half past the hour on Monday Night Raw. Half an hour over. There's the stomp. All right. Raw's almost over. Almost time for silk stockings. Come on. Are they gonna blow right into whatever they're doing with Taker and Cena? Oh, we're gonna get a coup de grace and a swanton? Surely, there's Finn going up the top. And there's the swanton coming. That was obvious. All right. And a stomp to poor Bo Dallas. Ate it. Oh, now they're going to kick everybody else's ass. This Miztourage must be leaving. This is almost like the Raw send-off. They're all going to hit their finisher now. On poor Axel. Is he going to get stomped at the end, too? Oh, Jeff. Show's over. This is it. This is really the end? Interesting ending to the show. I thought we were getting Brock.
But it could happen, ladies and gentlemen, because next week the entire landscape of WWE changes. It begins Monday night on Raw. It continues into Tuesday night on SmackDown Live. General Manager Daniel Bryan from SmackDown.
That's crazy. It's going to go off the air with... I have to look at Michael Cole's fucking face, and Raw's going to go off the air? Please, God, no. All right, see ya, but what the fuck was that about? Considering my opinions on WrestleMania 34, I should not be upset with tonight's Raw, but I kind of am. I click over to WWE.com to pull a thumbnail for tonight's episode, and I see Brock Lesnar right there, thinking, oh, he's going to be on the show. Then they advertise John Cena and Undertaker tonight, and that doesn't happen. What the fuck? Well then, alright. No more Raw, that was it. Phew, what a weekend. WrestleMania is in the books. And, I don't know, man. I don't know how I felt about that Monday Night Raw. Of all the post-WrestleMania Monday Night Raws and how jacked up the crowd generally is, that was one of the weakest, I think. It really was. Spaz Phoenix, thanks, man. Shooting a super chat. Make sure you go check out Spaz Phoenix's channel, too. He's on YouTube. He talks about wrestling. He knows stuff. With the arrival of Lashley, we can now get our Lesnar in chocolate and vanilla. That is true. We got 2 Lesnar flavors now. And I guess that's what inevitably they're going to try to push Lashley for. I think they did a smart thing and a stupid thing all at the same time. I think it was smart to not have Lashley confront Brock and have Lashley confront a lower, end star. Work with him first and then build him up to that, like, Monster Brock type level guy. Because I didn't think Lashley had the name to generate that type of crowd reaction that we would get, like, when Brock Lesnar came back. But of all people, to have him come out there and fuck with, they have Elias, who is generally loved by the audience. So I thought that was kind of dumb. The crowd was very dead. They did not like to see him beat up Elias like that. So... yeah, not good. Kind of an underwhelming type of deal there. But I'm happy that Lashley didn't do something like close the show with Brock in the ring celebrating with Paul Heyman, and then Lashley comes out. It's like, who cares about Lashley? So, I just think they could have done it. I think the choice of Elias could have been done better. Kurt never came out to the ring either. He stayed in the back all night. That's true. Maybe he had somewhere to be. Maybe that was all pre-tapes and he hopped on a plane and got the fuck out of there. Yeah, I agree. We got call-ups and returns, but I swear, was I imagining it? I'm in the middle of a live stream. I'm talking to all you guys. But I swear when I'm watching Raw, they put up the graphic tonight... John Cena and The Undertaker, or one of them's going to come out, and we didn't see either one. So that kind of threw me off. So the whole time watching this 6-man match, I can't believe the Miz, Taraj, and those 3 guys were the main event. We had Roman cutting a promo, I think during the top of the second hour, and he got confronted by Samoa Joe. So it was good to see Samoa Joe back, but I kind of said right there, I'm like, well, he's probably going to lose. If they do a match at Backlash, and then he immediately challenged Roman, I'm sorry, to Backlash. But Roman's going to have that match with Brock in Saudi Arabia first, in the cage. But we did see a lot of faces. Ember Moon, I think, was the first, right? Then we saw No Way Jose. Then we saw Authors of Pain. Then we saw Bobby Lashley. Then we saw Jeff Hardy. So we got like 5 fresh faces on the show tonight. No Dean Ambrose. No Rey Mysterio. No, who else is out? No Big Cass. No, Lashley got a pop. I mean, of course Lashley's going to get a pop coming out, debuting. He'll get a reaction. But I'm saying, like, when he was in there with Elias and he was lifting him up for the suplex, crowd was dead. I mean, think about it. I mean, the crowd was into Elias. Last night at WrestleMania, they were booing the shit out of him. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, they were cheering the shit out of him. So nobody knows what the fuck's going on. I agree. Kurt Angle, expressions were at a minimum. Spray tan was at a maximum. I was laughing so hard at Kurt Angle, Triple H. There's a referee for NXT, I think, as well, that are darker than Hulk Hogan. Like, what the fuck? I mean, what are they spending 3.5 years in a tanning bed? Or spray tan, or whatever it is? I'm bummed about Ellering, but I understand Ellering. I've mentioned that several times. When I would talk about the Authors of Pain coming up to the main roster, I was saying, is Ellering coming with them? I can't imagine him being put back on the road. I think he's there to kind of work in NXT. He's a great guy to have there. That's a good wrestling brain to have amongst, you know, the stars of tomorrow. So I'm actually perfectly fine with a guy like Ellering not joining Authors of Pain on the road, because he's got no reason to do that at this stage of his career. So maybe Authors of Pain can form an alliance with somebody else. Maybe Roman Reigns. If Roman does string up a bunch of losses here, maybe he needs like a new Shield. And he recruits these guys to kind of watch his back. I don't know. Heyman managing the Authors of Pain. That's an interesting thought. I say no, but I wouldn't be against it at all. My instinct tells me no. But they fit the mold of kind of what a Paul Heyman guy or team might be. And why else would you dump Paul Ellering? You know, when like active managers go, the fact that it's 2018 and Paul Ellering and Paul Heyman are both managing people, or were up until tonight, that actually is kind of crazy. Yeah, is anybody at Raw? Or anybody got any Raw spoilers there? Or not spoilers, but Raw news, because I know we have a dark match going on, most likely. Really bummed out about the Paige stuff, too. I'm sitting here watching this, reacting to her promo, thinking the whole thing is a Mark Henry type of deal. I'm like, surely she's going to attack somebody. But no, unfortunately, it looked like that was legit. And our friend Paige has got to officially retire, at least for right now, from in-ring competition. That's sad. That's a bummer. Am I all in? I might be all in. I've actually inquired about making the trip to Chicago. We'll see what happens. Don't know anything yet, but we'll see. One way or the other, I'm watching that show. I mentioned that earlier, too, about Paige. You know, if she's going to be officially retired, and, you know, her being in that role of the Absolution didn't make sense anymore. So putting her in another role, either on commentary or maybe in a GM role, might be nice. Because remember when AJ Lee was briefly the GM? Maybe WWE wants to do something and, like, erase that and make Paige the female GM that we all remember or something. I don't know. Same reason why they might be putting Brock, you know, having him hold the title now longer than CM Punk did. I'm almost certain they're going to do that. And then a few years ago, when Randy Orton beat Chris Benoit at SummerSlam for the title, they did that, I think, specifically so that Randy Orton could be known as the youngest champion since Brock had just left the company. So they tend to do shit like that. Ah, that's thanks for the super chat there, Spaz. That is not the worst card I've ever seen. Next year for WrestleMania, Styles and Bryan, Flair and Rousey, Triple H and Rock, DIY and Usos. I'm down with that. Styles and Bryan, I don't know. I mean, God, I just want AJ to stay healthy. You know, he's in his 40s now, and he's wrestling at an insane level. And he retained his title at WrestleMania, which is a big shock. But Styles and Bryan, fuck yeah. Yeah, a few years ago, 14. That's how long it was? What year was that? 2004? Fuck, it was 14 years. God damn. Feels like yesterday. Yeah, I mean, you would have to think at this point, Brock's already held the belt for a year. So, how long did CM Punk hold it for? A year and 3 months? If Brock makes it to SummerSlam, then he breaks that record, right? So, I think that's what we're looking at now. Fucking crazy. I did not see that coming last night. The last thing in the world I thought we would see is Roman laying, beaten, in a pool of his own blood and piss. I would have not seen that coming. Yeah, AJ Styles is like fucking my age, and the guy's in there just wrestling at that level. I mean, he's got to stay healthy, man. Yeah, I was really hoping Paige would do something similar to Mark Henry, but it was not to be. Yeah, Punk's reign was only 14 months, so Brock only has to survive here a little while longer. And that's it. Yeah, Daniel Bryan, he's no young man either. I mean, he's 36. I mean, that's young. But he's not, he's got a shit or get off the pot kind of thing. If he's back, hopefully he'll stay healthy and he'll get to the top right away here. That way he's not wrestling in his mid-40s, working for world titles. Do it now while you got the chance. Hey, Gargano and Ciampa would be a good opener for WrestleMania 35. Fuck yeah, it would. I'm going to peek over here at our audience. We got just about 300 people in here now. I'll hang out with you guys for a little while longer. Thanks for all the new subs this weekend. Thanks for all the likes and the support and the tweets and the follows and all that. It's been a totally successful weekend here on the GoodMicWork channel. I'm looking here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I had 9 videos up this week. 9. That's a lot for me. So I had a lot of shit going on. I can see Nakamura going to Raw. I can definitely see that. I was kind of thinking with the heel turn that sets up, you know, a 2 or 3 pay-per-view program between Nakamura and AJ. But if they move one of them, then you can't follow through with that. So it might actually turn out to be a one and done. Well, whenever you guys send me fuck, marry, kills, a little word of advice, it's easier. You got to make them easier than that. Otherwise, I'm just going to F all 3 of them. And, you know, Carol, you know, Paige, the one thing that I keep thinking about is how incredibly young she is. 25 is, like, young. Your whole life's ahead of you. So you never know. But neck trauma is different than head trauma, and I don't know if that's something that can really get better with time. You can maybe come back and have a match. You know, there was talk of Stone Cold coming back and having a match, and he had similar neck issues. But coming back for a match is one thing. Coming back full time and on the road, that's another. So unless Paige can do that, I don't know if she would want to come back. Who knows? Maybe at WrestleMania 35. You know, maybe WWE is doing this on purpose. Hey, let's announce your retirement and hope and keep our fingers crossed that you'll get cleared in the future, and then you can come back. It'll be a feel-good story. You know, hopefully we'll get to that. But otherwise, you know, Paige, she went out with her head up. I kind of liked, I liked the promo that it kind of seemed like it came out of nowhere right after a match. But everything she said was pretty much from the heart, and I liked it. And, you know, wish her the best. It's just fucking awful. I couldn't imagine being that age. I couldn't imagine being in the business for 4 years and retiring. Ugh. Who's Amber Moon? Amber Moon. Becky, Ronda, and Amber. I don't know. I think I got Tory pics around here somewhere. Man, it's been such a crazy week of doing stuff. Once I'm done with this stream and I get my WrestleMania weekend behind me, I got to go through and clear out a lot of these folders, a lot of these projects. I got so much shit scattered all over the place from all the shit I've been doing. I can't wait to clean up my my documents and stuff. It was a long week, man. I took Friday off. I mean, that's how into WrestleMania I was. I took Friday fucking night off and sat here and watched the Hall of Fame. I live reacted to NXT. I pre and post streamed WrestleMania. Fucking crazy. More pictures. Thanks, guys. A lot of pictures of you guys meeting people at WrestleMania. Looks like everybody that went had a pretty good time. Yeah, I'm seeing some tweets about Paul Ellering. Huh. I'm reading some good tweets here. I agree with a lot of this shit. We'll retweet that. Oh my god. That's hilarious too. There's a picture of, so I guess King Maxwell has a Twitter page. And he's shaking the hand of Nicholas and welcoming him to the business. Welcome to business, kid. That's fucking funny. See, wrestling's fun. It's fucking fun. Oh, that TNA line was off the hook. I'm like, Kurt Angle, what are you doing? Oh, thanks, Catherine. I know I can always count on you for me to come up with a gnarly one for me to answer. I don't think anything's going to happen to Paul Ellering. Why is this hard for anybody to understand? I know it's kind of disappointing. I'm a big Paul Ellering mark. Trust me, I remember Paul Ellering as a manager. Most of you don't. So I'm not pissed off about this. To me, it's quite simple. Paul Ellering is an NXT performance center type of guy. Doesn't he have a job down there? He's way older now. He doesn't need to be on the road full time. Probably never had any plans to be on the road full time. And this is something that I talked about months ago, even a year ago. Whenever the Authors of Pain were rumored to go to the main roster, I was like, well, Paul Ellering, I don't see going with them. Because I don't see him going back on the road. NXT's a good spot. It's localized. They don't do a lot of traveling. Plus, he can be there. The Stars of Tomorrow, that's a pretty good wrestling brain to have in that environment. So this was WWE's way of doing it. Authors of Pain, I mean, Paul Ellering, maybe he can't take bumps, so they couldn't kick his ass. So maybe it had to be a type of deal where we're done with you and get out of here. That's the way the Hart Foundation left Jimmy Hart. It was the same thing. They decided that they didn't want to have Jimmy Hart as their manager anymore, but Jimmy Hart kept coming to ringside with him, and they would send him away. Get out of here. They would shoo him away. Same thing. It's not a travesty. It's not the end of the fucking world. There's no reason to overanalyze it or freak out or shit on it. It's just what they did. Leave Paul Ellering in Florida. It's where he needs to be. He's not going to go on the road. So I guess maybe people want more of a storyline reason for it. Okay, fine. That I can get. Maybe they should have offered an explanation. Well, guess what? We get TV next week too. Believe it or not. Can you believe that? This was not the last Monday Night Raw you're ever going to see. You're going to see one tomorrow. Or you're going to see one next week. You're going to see SmackDown tomorrow. Raw next week. And Raw every other Monday. Till the end of fucking time. They have plenty of time to explain this. Maybe Authors of Pain wants to explain it next week. Patience is a virtue. Your mom and dad ever tell you that? Like, fuck. I don't know why people go so apeshit over this stuff. That's so stupid. God damn. Like, some things are worth complaining about and some things aren't. Have you ever heard the phrase, pick your battles? Like, come on. Must we bitch about everything? Devin, language Greg. Have you met me? Have you met Greg? Have you met GoodMicWork? Ew, spaz. Sonny, Mae Young, or Moolah's employees. Fuck, marry, kill. Yikes. Well, hopefully some of Moolah's employees have to be at least semi-bangable, right? And if you're talking 1996 Sonny, then I think it's pretty obvious that I'd fuck Sonny. I'd marry Mae Young, and I'd kill all of Moolah's employees. So there you go. But if it's present-day Sonny, then I gotta kill her. It's probably best for the environment anyway if we do that. Euthanize her ass. And plus, you know, Authors of Pain can still go get another manager. If they absolutely have to have a manager, fine. But all this was just leaving Paul Ellering, you know, to his devices. And Paul Ellering's a cool guy. I've met Paul Ellering. I remember Paul Ellering. And trust me, he's too cool of a dude to fucking throw out there on the road in house shows and hotels and Waffle Houses and fucking airports. And just no. You know, he's had a long career. He's not going on the road full time. Not going to happen. Harry Rice, that's an easy one. Tori all day long. I'm going to fuck Tori, marry Tori, and I'm going to kill Sonny and Moolah. So there you go. I'm breaking the rules. Marrying nobody. Yeah, Paige is a good idea. Paige and AOP. I mean, you LOL that spaz, but how weird would that be? Remember Sonny and the Legion of Doom? Put Paige in a little sexy outfit, maybe with a vest or something. Make her dress like a sexy version of AOP. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? I'm willing to try anything. Almost anything. I mean, yeah, good question there, too, because with what we saw tonight, you got to think that tomorrow on SmackDown, we got to see something. If we saw like 5 or 6 returns / debuts tonight, we got to see at least a couple on SmackDown, right? They can't give everything to Monday Night Raw. So that almost guarantees that SmackDown might be fun. I love getting these Undertaker video notifications. They're so awesome. Here's another guy that hates me. How stupid are you, GoodMicWork, to say that stuff about the Undertaker? You must be on crack. I love that we're now just flooded with fuck, marry, kills. A bagel, a sock, and Mae Young's baby hand. That would be tough. I might want to fuck Mae Young's baby hand because at least it was lubed up. I think the bagel and the sock will be somewhat abrasive. So let's fuck the hand. Kill the sock because I don't wear socks. Or actually I do. I don't wear socks when I don't have to. And marry the bagel. Oh, literally, I still get these. So literally right after one guy thinks I'm the craziest person, he now realizes that it was an April Fool's joke. And now he gets it. So funny. That video's been a trip all week. That video has supplied me with so much entertainment because I get all my little comment notifications down here, and every now and then I'll catch one on that video that makes me laugh my ass off. I don't see Hogan tomorrow night. I see if we're going to get a new GM, which you would think that's got to be the big announcement tomorrow. No reason to hold that off. Plus, if you're going to have the shakeup, wouldn't you think you want to have the general manager in place by then anyway? So maybe tomorrow, Daniel Bryan's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a wrestler now, so I can't be the GM. So maybe we get Jeff Jarrett. And then Jarrett and Angle manage Raw and SmackDown. How weird is that? With Karen, Jarrett, Angle in the middle. Oh, weird. Briefs, boxer briefs, or boxers. I'm marrying boxers. I don't wear briefs or boxer briefs. I can't be confined like that. I need to breathe. I've never worn the tighty whities ever. Girls aren't into the tighty whities. Don't wear them. That I know for a fact. I've never met one chick that's like into the tighty whities. It's got to be boxers. I'd love to see Bischoff. I'd absolutely love to see Eric Bischoff. Oh, nice. Maybe people are watching the stream and trolling me, but we got another guy on the Undertaker video. Oh, he's mad. How fucking dare you? You bald head motherfucker. Don't you say that about my darling Taker. Hell, fuck your bitch in the 69 way. America. That person might have a job one day and like be in charge of other people. That's awesome. Oh, I gotta like it though, because that was awesome. Awesome comment. Yeah, this is what happens in my streams. We just start talking about tighty whities and boxers. And briefs. No other streams talking about that. Whoever else, if I'm looking over here on YouTube right now, whoever else is online, click over on their videos and see if they're talking about tighty whities. I doubt it. Just us. Worker of great mics. Worker of great mics. Why doesn't Matt Hardy cut that promo for me? The worker of great mics. The monsters of Solo. Oh man, that would be funny. I'm sure Matt Hardy will take a booking for that. I'll email him. See if I can throw a few bucks at him for him to record a worker of great mics. Or good mics, or whatever. Oh, that's a good one, Masta, because I don't remember some of the more recent ones, but my favorite post-WrestleMania Raw in the 90s. I gotta think. I'm trying to think of all of them. I'm trying to think of... Raw wasn't even around until WrestleMania 10. Or no, I'm sorry, 93. WrestleMania 9. I don't remember the post-Mania WrestleMania 9. I remember the post-Mania WrestleMania 10. I don't remember... Oh, I remember... Oh, the post-Mania WrestleMania 11 was good because Sid turned on Shawn. That was good. 12 wasn't very good. We saw the debut of Mankind. That was good. 13 was... I'm going 13. I'm going post-Mania Raw 13 for sure because that was the night that Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart both had like long promos. And then Bret attacked Shawn and turned heel officially and just fucked him up real good. Figure 4 on the ring post and the whole deal. It was awesome. Oh, they're talking about nipple rings over there? All right, well, they got nipple rings. We got tidy whities. That's cool. And man, it's a real early, Brian. I don't know who I'm going to pick for the greatest Royal Rumble yet. It's a 50-man Rumble. 50. Who are they going to give that thing to? Lashley? I wouldn't be surprised. Fuck, Mary kills with myself? Jesus. Raw tag team titles, I think I've got Matt Hardy and Bray winning that. Might as well put the belts on them. What else are you gonna do? They were entertaining as shit tonight. I love that backstage segment with Jeff Hardy and Finn and Seth. The way Balor and Rollins were sitting there watching that. Oh my god, that was crazy. Do I like Deluxe Man? I got nothing against Deluxe Man. He and I have disagreed over the years about like Cena and shit, but. Don't dislike him. I don't dislike anybody. I don't give a shit enough about anybody to dislike them. And Deluxe Man's never been anything but nice to me, so. Nitro Girl Whisper. Is Whisper Sean's girl? Which one? I mean, which one was Rebecca? Was she Whisper? I think she was Whisper. She was alright. Leilani Kai or Dakota Kai. Oh god, I don't know, that's a little tough. I might go Dakota Kai by half a point. The Greatest Royal Rumble is just a special as far as I know. It's not. I can't see it being an annual thing because now you got 2 Royal Rumbles back to back within 3 months of each other. So it's probably just a one-time deal. It's going to be on the network. We know that. I'll be watching it. Fuck, Mary kills SummerSlam memories, WrestleMania memories, and Undertaker doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame. I'll probably kill SummerSlam memories. I'll marry WrestleMania memories, and I'll fuck the shit out of Undertaker memories. Because that one's hot in kind of a slutty, dirty way. And I like that. Yeah, no Ambrose today, but that doesn't mean we can't get one tomorrow or next week. I mean, you still got the shake-up, and then you got to put the rosters, you know, the new rosters together. So maybe Ambrose shows up during the shake-up. You can't have everything happen on Raw tonight. I thought we saw enough call-ups and debuts. Easily we did. Yeah, Lashley, Jeff Hardy, Authors of Pain, Ember Moon, No Way Jose. I'm missing somebody. But that was enough. It's enough for one night. Don't need to go crazy. You can have it your way, but don't get crazy. I think I've shouted out Bon Kwee in the last 3 streams I've done. So when there's no reason to have any more tonight, And if Dean doesn't come out tomorrow, then you know what? He'll come out next week. He'll be there. Jesus, you guys and your fuck, marry, kills. I'm glad we're wrapping up the stream because it's breaking down. We're 3.5 hours in. We're over 3.5 hours in. Yeah, I'm going to be getting out of here. I got to get ready, man. I got to start putting my fucking podcast together. I'll be working tomorrow night on Tuesday, and then I got to come home and watch SmackDown. And then I'll do a long podcast and try to get that up to you by Thursday. We'll recap the whole weekend. We'll talk about everything. It's going to be long. It's going to be really long. Oh, thanks, Catherine. You finally found one? Fuck, marry, kill. Alexis Arquette. Oh, God. Alexis Arquette. Nicole Basson. Oh, my God. Jesus. I disqualify you. I should delete you, but you're a mod. I don't think I can... You're shielded from deletion, Catherine. Oh, God. I'll save that one for next stream. I'm not trying to throw up right when I go offline here. I agreed. Samoa Joe had the best mic work tonight, easily. I liked his promo. Thought it was good. I don't think the fans are going to like the outcome of this. I can't see Roman Reigns losing to him after everything else, but then again, I didn't see Roman Reigns losing to Brock at WrestleMania, and look what happened. So, yeah. Fucking crazy. But anyway, fun weekend. Fun nights of wrestling. I enjoyed the Hall of Fame. I really enjoyed NXT TakeOver. We watched that together. WrestleMania, I thought was a blast last night. I enjoyed the live stream we did. 4.5 hours last night. It was actually really fun. Talked about a lot, and I enjoyed it. And then tonight, icing on the cake. Pretty decent Monday Night Raw, although a very strange ending. We got the return of Bobby Lashley. We saw a lot of new debuts. And we got the big announcement of the Superstar Shakeup next week. So... that's a wrap, I think, for me. It was fun. I'm almost sad that it's over, but thanks to everyone that hung out all weekend long. I think I definitely made the right decision staying home this year for WrestleMania because it gave me a chance to be up here for many, many hours and many videos talking and experiencing and watching the show with all of you. I enjoyed it. So you guys take care. Thanks again for all your support, the super chats, the donations, the subscribers, the follows, all that shit. I will be up here near the end of the week, Thursday-ish, maybe even late Thursday, depending how long it is, but I'll be up here with episode 493, big podcast where we will recap NXT, Hall of Fame, WrestleMania, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and preview next week's Superstar Shakeup and what we might see heading into the summer. So anyway, cool. I'm out of here. You guys take care. Thanks for hanging out. I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. Take care. Peace.